We gotta get the chat going. Yeah, they're freaking out. So let's freaking go.
Thanks.
Oh man.
Here we go. Do we have sound back? Is it back?
We good? I see you too.
JJ, good.
Yeah, we good. We hear you. Hey, all right, we're back.
There it is. We did it.
Look, man, the game is about to go off here in a bit. All you guys missed was me and Alex gloating on how we knew this in-season tournament was going to pop off the way it is. We talked about the excitement of yesterday's game, but you didn't miss anything on this because we're just about to talk about today's game against the Milwaukee Bucks. And all I was saying, and I want to hear what Alex has to say about tonight's game before we go into a specific topic in tonight's game. All I was saying about tonight's game is for everyone that is already ready to throw the Knicks aside because we're playing the strong and competitive Milwaukee Bucks, is I want to say we're 12-7 as well. Okay, this New York Knicks team is also trying to find their groove, and two of our best players on this team have slowly started to find said groove in Julius Randle, player of the week, and Jalen Brunson, who was player of the week a few weeks ago. So we got guys on our side that are figuring this thing out as well, while the rest of the team, our bench, is continuing to look good. So look, I'm just saying, before the naysayers and the outside people, if this ever gets clipped or said, any of y'all that are out there thinking it's an easy one for the Bucks, watch out for tonight's game because this Knicks team is going to show out and they're going to compete tonight. So I think it's going to be a close one. I think the atmosphere is going to be exciting. What are your thoughts about Knicks Bucks tonight?
What am I thinking about for the Bucks tonight?
Yeah.
Man. I think the Knicks are going to get this one. I think we're going to get revenge, CK. I think we're going to get revenge tonight because, look, the defense is still not there. I did a whole preview on it yesterday, wrote an article about it today, had that drop today. But, look, I think what the Knicks are going to expose is that they're going to go out and transition with the second unit, and they're going to get out and transition with the second unit off of rebounds, fast breaks. That's one thing that the Knicks are excelling in this season just because of Josh Hart. You have Dante DiVincenzo, Emmanuel Quickly, Isaiah Hartenstein, and RJ Barrett in that second unit. That's where they thrive, and that's not a strength of the Milwaukee Bucks. They're not a good team. They're actually in the bottom 20. They're in the bottom 10 when it comes to defending and transition. And then the next thing, man, is that they don't have any perimeter defense. Our guy, Rohan Kati of the Yiddo Step podcast said, take the over on whatever it is for underdog for point guard play. And I said, you know what? If you're going to give me that, I'll take it. I'll take it every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So look, Jalen Brunson, we know he dropped 45 points last time. I'm expecting for him to have an outing. They didn't stop Quentin Grimes the last time too. Remember that. He had a good outing he dropped 16, 17 points against the Bucks too. So I think the perimeter attack is going to work for the New York Knicks, and plus getting out in transition. We also didn't have RJ Barrett, man. You had Josh Hart in the starting rotation. I think it's going to be different now, CK. I think it's going to be different now. Also,
I'm so glad.
You're CK, what, 5-1?
5-1, baby. I don't want to talk about it, but yes, we're 5-1. It's big game today. For the record, for the sake of this 5-1 record, big game today. But yeah, you brought up RJ because, like you said, he was missing in the last match between the two teams, and since he's been back from the injury, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for our guy, Mr. RJ Barrett. And in a game like this, where not only do we need to beat the Bucks for revenge purposes, but we are playing this team to get to go to Vegas to continue our journey in this in-season tournament. And RJ Barrett, we need him on the right side of things tonight because we just need everything to go well to go on the right side of this game and win compared to how things went last time we played him. What's your thoughts on RJ Barrett tonight? You think that things are going to turn around? You think he's too much in his head up to this point? Like what says you about number 9?
Man, I think RJ, we'll see, man. I really don't know at this point because he's kind of been up and down since he's been back. And I'm looking for him to get back that 3-point shooting that he had to start off the season because that's really going to open up his game. If he's shooting the 3-ball tonight, CK, I think we know he's going to have a good outing. But if he's not, he can still have a decent outing. But it'll be tough when you have a paint presence with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez, and then Bobby Portis on the bench. So it all depends for RJ if he can get his 3-point going tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the big key for RJ. And it's not to say that RJ's been taking difficult shots in his little bit of a cold streak from the 3-point line. He's been getting open ones. And where we were seeing him in the first part, well, I mean, we're still in the first part of the season, but earlier in the season, we were seeing him make those no problem, even making some off dribble. The last few games, we're seeing those ones not go in. So I still think that the shots there, I think he's more in his head. And like you were saying, once the shot goes in, especially against this defense that you were saying is just ready to give up the perimeter, I think tonight's that night to help him get on the right side of that. So I'm with you on that. But also, too, I'm never going to take away RJ Barrett's paint game, because he has shown many times that he finds a way to score in the paint regardless of what the other team's interior defense is. So I still think he finds a way to test Giannis here or there. Hopefully it's on the right side, though. Again, I'm gonna keep talking about the right side because the Knicks need to be on the right side of things.
They need to be on the right side tonight, CK. Look, CK, we got to beat the Bucks.
He on the left side, but
No, he's been having some good finishes on the right side.
He has been. I was just trying to get to it before the chat got to it. I ain't gonna I'm diffusing the chat because they're gonna say something about that. Oh, but man. Speaking of staying on the right side of things, I want to be on the right side of making some money, especially with our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. And Alex, and be real with you, I'm sure there's people in the chat that would like to as well. So you got some help earlier on. So did that help you make your picks on Underdog? What'd you go with tonight, man?
Yes, it did help me make my picks tonight. Thanks to Rohan Kati once again of the Eurostep podcast. We did a wonderful preview. Hopefully all of you checked it out because it gets you prepared for tonight's game. So let's get into my picks for tonight and talk about what selections I did take. And look, there I am with the money. There you go. You see, the top and cast are getting money tonight. Hopefully you guys are in the same boat. But let's start off with my picks, all right? He told me about choosing the point guard to go on higher for the points for tonight. Jalen Brunson has is set. They set it for 27.5 points. I took the higher. I think he's going to get 30 points tonight. I think that's a guarantee, especially with what my guy Rohan said. He also told me this: always go with Brook Lopez for assists. Well, I didn't see the assists when I was making the selection, but there was something better or something of equivalence. I'll put it that way. 19 points, rebounds, and assists. Okay, I know he's going to shoot the three. I know he's going to get some rebounds, and I know he's going to pass the ball. I think I took the higher on 19 points, rebounds, and assists for Brook Lopez. So shout out to Rohan for giving me that insight, and I was able to make those selections. Then I went with Damian Lillard higher than 26.5 points. He had a quiet 30 last game when we faced him. I believe he's going to show up again tonight because, look, it's Damian Lillard. It's Dame time. You try to contain Dame. You don't really stop Dame. And I'm expecting him to have a solid production, man. I wish part of me would say it's not going to happen, but we saw how the last game ended. It came down between a Brunson and Damian Lillard fight. It is how it is. The next selection I chose, I got spicy, CK. I got spicy with this one. Quentin Grimes, higher than 1.5 3-pointers made. They had the spicy logo. They said, you know what? We're going to up the ante on your return if you choose this selection. I said, you know what? He had 17 points last time. I think this is a get-right game for Quentin Grimes because they got the porous. You telling me it's going to be either Dame or Malik Beasley guarding Grimes tonight? I think he gets back on track tonight. And then the last one I took, CK, is Emmanuel quickly higher than 13 points. He got 14 last time, quick off the bench with the regular second unit. I'm going with higher. So I'm choosing higher on everything tonight, CK.
Okay.
Higher than everything tonight.
Yeah, that's the typical CK way as well. I typically go all hires on everything. Well, the game's about to tip off, so we're probably gonna go over my list. Probably on the next dead ball or maybe in between the first and the second. We're going to be keeping track of mine throughout the entire game, but I'm glad we got Alex's out the way. What's your thoughts on it? Do you agree, disagree? It will be to the left of me throughout the entirety of the game. But Alex, don't let me hold you down because the game is tipping off now, brother. So you enjoy this.
You too, Brody.
Knicks win, my guy. Appreciate you as always.
You too, man. Brody. And we are going to Vegas. We are going to Vegas.
I mean, look, I ain't gonna lie. Tickets already there, so hopefully I'm watching the Knicks on Thursday. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. I already have the ticket purchased, and I'm hoping that it's the Knicks I'm watching on Thursday. So, let's get it.
You know what I mean? Come on, CK. Before I let you go, before I get out of here, how great of a matchup would be Brunson versus Halliburton, Randall and Toppin.
Come on.
And the historic Knicks-Pacers rivalry. How great would that be?
I want it so bad. And to have it I want it so bad. We need this tonight. I'm so there with you, bro.
Let's go. All right, CK.
All right, Alex.
Do your thing.
Yes,
CK 6-1 after
Oh,
today.
Need it. We need it. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, the pressure of the record, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another play-by-play as the Knicks and Bucks officially tipped off. And look at first shout out to TNT for the actual on-time tip-off. Give them credit as Jalen Brunson's ready to get us started, hitting the jumper off the glass with a lot of contact by Michael Beasley. And look at Brunson with the energy to start off the game. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. You just heard Alex Terrace's list, his underdog predictions as an alley-oop is finished by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's drop these. Need these right now. Yes. Right now it's 2-2. Game is starting. The energy is wild. The chat is wild. Brunson is wild. 4 points to start off the game off of a floater with the left hand. I hope everybody is doing well. Let me get caught up to the game. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the members. As I said, I see you, Tizzy. I see you, Eddie. I see you, Russell Unknown. Those I'm not mentioning. It's RJ Barrett off of a defensive stop with the fast break dunk. We need him to get it going here tonight. I will do all the pleasantries here on the next dev ball, but we are seeing Milwaukee bring the ball up. Damian Lillard dribbling up the court, trying to pass out to Michael Beasley, and it's deflected by Jalen Brunson. But the Knicks starting off the game with energy. I know TNT is going to salivate over any Giannis highlight, but the real highlight is how the Knicks are starting off aggressive. And that's what I like to see. Salute to everybody in chat. I see y'all. Frankie, K. Dot. What's good, everybody? I'm hearing myself. Oh, I got me mute myself. And Giannis goes up, and it looks like he's hurt. Giannis on it, but he gets up, and he's able to move on. I don't know if he was trying to sell a call, but Giannis looked like he was hurt there. He jogs up. He's fine. He's walking it up. He's a little bit worried there. He went in for a finish, and he did finish the bucket. He got the point, but he came up a little rough. Mitchell Robinson at the top to shoot a three. No, he does not. He sets it over to Julius Randle, who shoots the fadeaway over Giannis. The Knicks starting off the game nice and hot, which is what we need. What's up, Mark? I see you in the chat. What's good, everybody in the chat? Bye. The normal Miss CK walk through. Giannis with the pass over to Brook Lopez for the shot. No, he's not gonna shoot it. With good pass over to Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard guarded by Quentin Grimes. Damian Lillard wants to shoot the fadeaway. No good. Knicks rebound. And to Alex's point earlier on the show, we want to see the Knicks push the pace, but we also would love to see an early make there from Jalen Brunson on transition. He does not get that one, though, unfortunately. 8-4 is the score with 8:57 left to go. You're rocking with your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV for the play-by-play as Malik Beasley hits the three over Jalen Brunson. I'm telling you, the Bucks are not going to make this one easy, but it is definitely a winnable game for our New York Knicks here today. Jalen Brunson coming out here very aggressive. RJ Barrett, is he here to join as well? RJ trying to put the moves on Middleton. He loses the ball. The crowd wants to travel, but RJ is going for another attempt. This time over under, no good. Rebounded by Mitch. Mitch is all alone, and the steal by Damian Lillard pushing it up to Giannis, who's trying to put the move on Julius. He does and finishes in transition. Off of a rough miss from RJ Barrett, turns into a transition layup by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ball back in possession of the Knicks. Julius getting it to Mitch, trying to get the ball to Brunson. But Malik Beasley with tough defense on Brunson. RJ Barrett with the ball up top being guarded by Middleton, who's known to be a good defender. And RJ gets him tied up and uses it against him to draw 2 fouls. That's a smart play there from the young RJ Barrett. Using Chris Middleton, who was playing a little too aggressive on him to draw 2 baskets from the free throw line, which RJ Barrett, though he's been a little inconsistent as of late from the shooting, from the free throw line, he's been very consistent this year, and he's been doing a good job. But it's looking like it's not going to be free throws, and the Knicks are going to pass it out from the side. So they're not going to call it a shooting foul. It's going to be a foul on the ground. Someone in the chat said, "Go Giannis, go Giannis." Money bags, Giannis. Julius Randle using the screen off Giannis and the great defense, but a great pass. Julius Randle, who it looked like he got blocked, but he's able to hold on to it, get the ball to Mitch, and Mitch finishes it. putting us up 10-9. This game is going off nice and quick to start off. 7:33 left in the first. Brook Lopez with a nice pass to Giannis onto the Kupo, and this game is just going to go back and forth to start off. Little defense being played, but with the Milwaukee Bucks, you don't know what to expect because they got a lot of others that can get it going in the starting lineup. And right now we're seeing that RJ Barrett trying to draw a foul there, no foul, gets his own rebound, goes back up and finishes. I like the aggression from RJ Barrett to start off. We just need to see the shot go in like that last one right there. Giannis tried to put the move on Mitch. Mitch with great defense gets the block, but Giannis gets another chance, and he puts it in the second time, 13-12. Giannis is killing us. Giannis is taking advantage. He knows that if he can get past Mitchell Robinson, the rest is easy for him, and he's taking advantage of that. But Jalen Brunson with the missed three there. Nobody in the paint for the rebound. Rebounded by the Bucks. Chris Middleton bringing the ball up, guarded by Quentin Grimes. Grimes with some heavy defense. I knew they were going to call the foul because especially lady ref, she don't like too much aggressive defense. She don't like that. She wants people to keep their hands to themselves. And that was an example right there. She calls a quick foul on Quentin Grimes. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. And the Knicks trail by 1 point, 13-12. Now, TNT already doing their best to make sure that they push the narrative that the Bucks are going to win this game. Everything has been a Bucks highlight or, dumb foul by Grimes. Grimes is playing tough defense. I don't know if I'm going to call that a dumb foul. If you call him the call dumb, then that I can't fight you on. We here, CK. What's good, Game Hunter? Shout out to everybody in the chat trying to play catch up right now. I'm okay with the back and forth right now. You and me both, as long as the Knicks stay fighting along with it. But we're going to need some stops down the line. As of right now, it seems like we are fighting back really well. Don't put on the floor, go up, Mitch. Yeah, I think that's Mitch's problem. Sometimes he thinks a little too much once he picks that first dribble before going back up for sure. They're creating the drama for a Knicks-Bucks playoff matchup. The story is going to be how the Knicks beat a hobbled Bucks team in the midseason turnover. Remember the date. Yard Out TV trying to speak in the prophecy of what is going to be a possible playoff matchup. I'm here for it. I do think the Knicks get the best of the Bucks tonight. I don't know about them being hobbled. I mean, when you have both Giannis and both you have everybody. They have Middleton, they got Giannis, they got Dame, they got Brook. I ain't gonna call them hobbled. That ain't hobbled to me. That'll be a clean win on the Knicks' behalf for sure. Why am I not watching the MSG broadcast? I can't. And it doesn't matter because you got the KFTV broadcast right here with your boy CK2K and KnicksFanTV and Underdog Fantasy. We're gonna go over my Underdog Fantasy picks. You should see them pop up on this side. On this side throughout the game. We're going to go into my picks here and between the quarters, do a good checkup throughout the entirety of the game. Queens, yeah. What up, Queens? Salute to Queens. Looks like I'm ordering Chinese are taking play-by-play. Oh, taking play-by-play on the road for a few minutes. Got you, K-Dot. I'm with you. Pacers looked hungry and fast. They wanted. We don't look as locked in, at least some of them. I disagree. I feel like we started off this game pretty aggressive, but the Bucks are answering as the Bucks typically would. But I think we look pretty hungry to start off this game. I ain't mad at it. Julius Randle looks like his head is on his shoulders. I just need Jalen Brunson to make those threes, but he will as the game goes on. I like our aggression so far. I'm cool with it. Shout out to BLW with the membership, with the 9-month membership. So how do you say a resubscription with the membership? Either way, we appreciate you as always. CK2K and KFTV. Let's go Knicks. Yes, sir. It's always a great time here with the family on KnicksFanTV. We are back as Malik Beasley with a 3-pointer. No good, rebounded by the Knicks. RJ Barrett is by himself with a few defenders in front of him, decides to pass it out to Julius, who shoots the fadeaway mid-ranger. He made it there earlier and he makes it again. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who started off hot, is taking an early seat on the bench. Hopefully something that the Knicks could take advantage of. Quentin Grimes with a good defense. Brook with a nice little hook shot, and it goes in. Nice and easy little scoop hook, and it goes in 15-14. We got 5:53 left in the game. All 5 Knicks starters are still out. Brunson trying to get a piece of that mid-range shot. No good for Brunson. Brunson, who started off pretty hot, is starting to cool off a little bit as he missed his last 3. Damian Lillard trying to put a move on Grimes, and Grimes forces the turnover. Grimes gives it to Julius Randle. Randle backing down our old friend Bobby Portis. Julius Randle with the good move and another finish. Julius Randle, the reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Week, showing out tonight in a big game, a wild card game for the New York Knicks, putting us back up 16-15. Chris Middleton puts up the shot, no good, but rebounded by Bobby Portis, and he wants his revenge as he finishes it. No, he doesn't. He misses the shot going past Julius Randle. Randle one-on-one with Brook Lopez, decides to pass out to RJ, who takes on Brook with his left and scoops it in. 18-15. The New York Knicks playing like the aggressor in this game, and I like that decision by Julius Randle to pass it out, which made the shot from RJ Barrett after the pass, a lot easier. Great decision making from Julius Randle to start off this game. Very good looking Julius Randle to start off this game. Very pleased with Randle. Randle not hungry. Yeah, I don't know where that narrative's coming from. Randle from the tip off to now has looked very efficient, looked very good. And look, Jalen Brunson, I'm fine with him missing his shots now because you know when it matters, Jalen Brunson's not going to miss the shot. He's good. He's good. Lazy effort by Randle. Okay, you lost me on that one, y'all. Let's go. We ain't backing down. We definitely are not. Randle playing very well. Grimes too. Grimes in a game like this one, Grimes defensively is going to be very key for us. I would love to see him repeat the performance he had last time we played the Bucks offensively. But if he's able to get a Damian Lillard or Chris Middleton to not score efficiently tonight, that's a great game from Quentin Grimes, if you ask me. If you ask me. Whole team is definitely playing well. I do agree. I saw right before the timeout was called, we saw Josh Hart getting ready to check in. I'm assuming it's the early check-in for RJ Barrett that we typically see around this time. So expect the RJ Barrett sub out after a nice finish there over Brook Lopez. Because of the tournament, the Knicks will play more road games than home this year. I mean, that's not typically true. You're just saying because of the Vegas situation, because we're playing tonight and then we have the 2 Vegas games. Let's be real. I don't think if the Knicks advance and go to Vegas on Thursday, I don't think that's going to be a road game, especially against an Indiana Pacers team. Like I said, I already have my ticket punched, so I'm hoping that it's against. We're seeing the Knicks play on Thursday, but I guarantee Knicks fans will show out in Vegas. I guarantee that. So I don't really necessarily think that would be an away game in Vegas, especially against Indiana. I don't think so. KG keeping it 100. I feel you. Randall, JB, and RJ balling. Grimes locking down Dame. Have to get Mitchie rest with Hartenstein. Let's go. Positive vibes only. We need the dub, man. I want this. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I want this, man. I want the NBA Cup. I want to be the inaugural champs. I want it. And look, it'd be fun. And I know I'm looking into the future a little bit, but it would be kind of fun. Yeah, Pacers, Knicks would be fun. But if we have a chance to see a Lakers, Knicks, like that'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? LA versus New York. That'd be fun, man. That'd be fun. Either way, so far it's been good. Bucks crowd is dead. They don't care about this tourney. I don't care about the Bucks fans. So, it's mutual, brother. And let them stay. Let their level be dead. That's fine. That only helps us out. I am perfectly fine with that. Julius subbed out early. Interesting. Was it Julius that got subbed out? That is very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see the subs. Oh, you're right. Julius Randle with the early sub with the hot play. Is Tibbs going to try and see him with the second unit rather than RJ? Because RJ stays in the game with 4:40 left. A wide open three for the Bucks, and that one goes in. A random buck alert. Random buck alert. Be careful, Knicks. Random buck alert. We got to make sure we don't let him go off. You know how the Knicks do with random players. Don't let him cook. Jalen Brunson taking Beauchamp with the fadeaway jumper. No good. Brunson, unfortunately, the offensive shot is not falling down like it was to start off the game. 18-18 to score. Random buck alert. All right, no finish there. We're seeing Bobby put the move on Hart, and the Bucks are starting to take over a little bit with the 2-point lead. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. He is being guarded by Beauchamp, who subbed in for them. Mitchell Robinson getting it over to Hart. Again, we were talking about Hart checking in for Julius as opposed to RJ, as RJ Barrett puts the move, tries to draw a foul, gets it, and RJ will go to the free throw line for 2. Great draw there from RJ Barrett. Almost like the refs didn't want to give him that call, but I'm glad they did because there was contact. RJ Barrett going to the free throw line, and he will hit these 2 free throws. Very unexpected indeed. Hart can't defend Portis, shaking my head. Yeah, I love the Portis versus Julius matchup. Just 2 angry dudes guarding each other. I'm here for it, bro. I'm all the way here for it. As Quentin Grimes goes to the bench, I didn't see for who. I'm assuming Dante. Oh, Emmanuel Quickly. That makes sense. IQ checking into the game. It's a different rotation here from Tom Thibodeau in our wild card game as RJ Barrett hits both free throws. We see our normal Hart and IQ come in first, but RJ Barrett stays in as opposed to Randall, who typically plays the entire first. And it started, so far it's working as Beauchamp gets a wide open 3 in the corner and finishes it. 23-20. Both teams taking advantage of their shots as they're making close to everything. RJ Barrett barrels in, draws the foul on Damian Lillard. RJ Barrett playing aggressive to start off this game. Is he trying to show Thibodeau, you made the right choice keeping me in? Even though we saw some good plays to start off by Julius Randle. And here comes the haterade stat of the night as they show RJ's first 7 games opposed to his last 7. But no matter, RJ Barrett making his 3rd free throw of the night. RJ getting 30 now. I love it as Mitchell Robinson checks out for Isaiah Hartenstein. RJ Barrett and Jalen Brunson, Isaiah Brunson. I'm about to put my whole Knicks team together. Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett, the only starters still in the game. RJ Barrett able to put down both free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line to start off the game. Giannis with a fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson pushing the pace. He has IQ on one side, RJ on the other. He elects to go to RJ. Little arid pass. RJ back to Brunson, who shoots the corner 3. No good. Brunson's shot not falling to start off the game. I'm looking at Julius getting ready to check back in. I'm assuming it's probably going to be for Brunson. Bobby Portis, no good. Rebounded by RJ. RJ giving us some great minutes to start this game. He's trying to get it going. He gets right past the defender, but he overdoes the layup. But no matter, because Josh Hart's there to finish it off of the great effort from Isaiah Hartenstein, 24-23. RJ with an amazing move, but unfortunately could not finish it. But luckily, the cleanup crew is able to get the 2 points regardless. Giannis finds it's a random buck alert. Random buck alert. He's 2 for 2 from 3. Somebody get me this kid's name. He's green. I don't know his name, but you can tell he's a shooter. Do not let this random buck kill us. We know how this goes. Great patience there from Brunson as he finishes and 1. Great pass from Isaiah Hartenstein, leading to Jalen Brunson drawing the foul and getting the and 1. What is this kid's name? What green? Who is this? That look, chat know who is that? Who is this? Somebody get this buck out of the road. AJ Green? All right, I take it back. So Julius is checked in for RJ, who gave us some good minutes. RJ Barrett getting a needed rest as he's probably going to be playing with the bench unit to start the second. Who is the random buck? I need a name. Someone go to Google. Jalen Brunson making his free throw. Randall Buck alert. He's 3 for 3. Not again. The Knicks, someone needs to stop this man. Josh Hart going to the rim. No good. No foul drawn as Isaiah Hartenstein puts it back down. Hart needs to calm down before he gets a technical. Damian Lillard bringing the ball up. We got to watch out for that random buck, or we got to watch out for Dame with the defender in front of him. And Isaiah Hartenstein, he lays it up right over him, giving the Bucks a 2-point lead. This game is going back and forth. TNT showing it's been 13 different lead changes. Julius Randle with the nice move and the nice finish. Julius Randle starting off this game very hot. Got an early rest to only come back in and continue to play how he started. 31-31, Damian Lillard. That is a Damian Lillard-esque jumper right there from 3. 34-31. The Bucks have been very efficient from the three-point line to start off this game. Isaiah Hartenstein has just Giannis in front of him. Julius Randle. RJ Barrett and Julius Randle have started off this game with their heads on fire because both of them have been to the exact opposite of our point. They have gone directly at the Bucks in the paint, and it's been working for the both of them. As Giannis gets the charge off Jalen Brunson, I'm going to assume. Giannis having a rough start to this game, and that's what you want to see. We want Giannis to slow down in this game. Great charge drawn by Jalen Brunson, right? I think it's Brunson. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Brunson before Hartenstein, and it's going to be Knicks ball. Great play. Brunson's been doing it all year to the surprise of nobody. This game is going to go down the wire, people. So if I were you, I'd make sure you put your order in on a new inhaler before halftime so you're ready for the fourth quarter, because this game is going to be insane from wire to wire. I already know it. 33-34 with 26 seconds left in the game. IQ gets the ball to Brunson. Brunson who's putting, with the power move over Giannis Antetokounmpo for the fadeaway jumper. Oh my goodness, Julius Randle pushing him aside like he didn't even matter. 35-34, 13 seconds left. That's the kind of Julius Randle I want to see more of. But now we see Giannis on the other side trying to take advantage. He goes around Isaiah Hartenstein. They call a foul there for Isaiah Hartenstein just standing straight up. Odd foul if you ask me, but they give him the foul in the and one. Giannis going to the free throw line. That's a weird call. I don't understand. I don't understand. That should be a no call. Just give him a layup and we play defense. It's a good move. You avoided the contact. Why do you reward that? I don't understand that foul call at all. Am I missing something? Is there any refs in the chat? Am I missing something, chat? Cardiac Knicks finish is a given tonight. Just finish with a dub. Amen. I don't care how it happens. Just finish it with a dub. I'm trying to watch the Knicks in Vegas on Thursday. Giannis Antetokounmpo to the free throw line with 4.8 left on the clock. Giannis hits the free throw. 37-35. 5 seconds left in the game. Hart is looking to take that final shot, and he gets to the rim. And there's no foul. It's a block on Bobby Portis. To me, there was a lot of contact there. But I think the referee has probably already got beef with Hart because Hart has been arguing with him all game long. Well, my question is, how is that last play a foul, but that one with way more contact is not? Something to look and pay attention to as this game goes on. But regardless, the score is 35-37. Bucks take the 2-point lead to start off this wild card game. Queens is already asking for Queens's head. For Josh Hart's head. Is this Jimmy Fallon in a commercial? Look at Jimmy Fallon getting a State Farm commercial. Where are we at? Look at Jimmy Fallon. All right, real quick, I want to go over my underdog picks. We heard from Alex's underdog picks earlier on in the game in the pre-show. Typically go over both, but TNT wanted to be on time today. So we're going to quickly go over my choices for underdog. If you did not know, KnicksFanTV is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download it on anywhere you get your apps today and use promo code KFTV to get your deposit of up to $100 matched by Underdog. And tonight, from my underdog picks, for those who are still out there listening, my choices Where for this was my ballpark choice because I was hoping for a defensive masterclass on Giannis, but he's already off to a great start. I picked the lower on the 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Giannis, but he's already at 17 with that. So that one is very risky for me, but that's why you always take the insurance route. And I did that with Giannis. But the rest of these I feel a lot more confident in, especially with Julius Randle going for another double-double tonight. Julius Randle has had more double-doubles this season than any other Knick, and that is because he's almost had a double-double on a nightly basis. So it's easy to choose Julius Randle to get a double-double tonight, or take the higher on Julius Randle getting double-double tonight. For tonight's game, I did expect for Damian Lillard to have a little bit of a problem scoring against this team until the fourth quarter. And now that they have Chris Middleton back in the lineup, I think Chris Middleton gives them a solid 15 or 16 points. So I picked the higher on him for over 13.5 points. And for the remainder of the Knicks, I'm expecting the Knicks to shoot the ball tonight when necessary. And I'm expecting Dante DiVincenzo and RJ Barrett to both give me more than 1.5 threes in this game. I'm expecting Dante to give me 2 to 3 threes, and I'm expecting RJ to give me at least 2 threes in tonight's game. Neither of them have gotten the opportunity to shoot yet, but the game just began. And as you see, with a 35 to 37 score, there's going to be a lot of offense tonight. So I feel very confident in those choices. But those are my underdog picks. If you've made underdog picks, we would love to hear them. I'd love to see them. Please let us know, whether it's on Twitter, in the Discord, or, in the chat. Let me know what your pick's looking like. But there goes the random buck alert. Can we get a name? His name is, in fact, AJ Green. And why he look like one of the coaches? Hold on, I don't want to say it, but why he look like Larry Bird? We gotta call him Larry Parakeet, man. Why he look like a baby Larry Bird? He got the. Am I the only one seeing this? Look at his face. Why does he look like he was like a random made player in 2K and they just threw Larry Bird's face over him? Oh my gosh. Anyway, starting off the second quarter, we saw Cameron Payne with the floater. After random buck alert, AJ Green gets a first quarter interview because of his hot start. 39-35 is the score. We're seeing a new rendition to the bench lineup. This time, instead of RJ, they went with Julius Randle plus Emmanuel Quickley, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Isaiah Hartenstein, as Randle continues to scorch. A mid-range jumper from Randle goes in, 37-39. We see Cameron Payne with another floater. Come on, CK. Now, I need somebody to pull up Larry Bird photo and AJ Green's photo in that interview and tell me I'm not tripping, bro. Looking like they both just got right out of the woods and just said, oh, we got a basketball at the game today. Come on, man. I'm not tripping. Somebody got to see the vision. I don't need him to play like him. I'm just saying he looked like, you know what I mean? Julius Randle with the move on Beauchamp gets it out to IQ for 3. No good. And pushed out by Isaiah Hartenstein. That should be Knicks ball. That should be Knicks ball. Cameron Payne grabbed that before it even touched the floor. That should be Knicks ball. Referees choose to keep that ball in the Bucks' possession. Very good point, Church. He says the Knicks have 0 threes. We do have 0 threes. Look at his little picture. Somebody get it side by side. Man, look, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Cameron Payne with the pass off to Bobby Portis, who gives it back to Chris Middleton, who draws the foul, but they're saying it's going to be on the floor. No shooting foul. Shaking my head. Can we get anybody to help Randle? I know. I mean, RJ Barrett had a good start, but right now with the second, I'm gonna be real with you. Randle's playing great, and we need that. But does Randle's type of play work with this second unit? Because what's been so good about the second unit is this: as Josh Hart gets a steal, goes all the way to the paint, and it's a goaltending by Giannis Antetokounmpo. So maybe it will work, as Josh Hart was still able to lead the charge off of a fast break bucket, a la the goaltending by Giannis Antetokounmpo. But that's my thing. I want to know, does this second unit with Julius Randle still play fast? But at the same time, it's hard to bench Julius when he's playing as well as he's played so far. And to the point of the chat, we got to get him some help. Chris Middleton trying to draw a foul, doesn't draw it, but he does hit the mid-range jumper, 43-39. Emmanuel quickly up top, double team, gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking over, it gives it to Hart in the paint. Hart trying to get the thing going now as Hart gets back-to-back buckets, 41-43. What's up? Ooh, Chisetta bag. I don't know if I said your name right, but appreciate you coming through. What's good? What's good? Chris Middleton with the rough take, no good. Rebounded by the big Ragu with the risky pass to Josh Hart, who finishes. That is 6 straight buckets by Josh Hart. And again, this is what I wanted to see. Can they still play in transition? And so far, they have proven that they can because we've seen 6 great buckets off of some fast play. Chris Middleton immediately checks in and immediately gets 5 points. I'm telling you, the Bucks need Chris Middleton to help them out offensively if they have any chance at winning this game. And now Middleton's starting to get it working on the other side. IQ is very important for us offensively as he draws a foul off of a nice looking floater. IQ will be going to the line. Foul is called on Cameron Payne. IQ going to the free throw line to give us 2 free throws. Kev said he touched Irv right. Lockdown on defense. Amen. Watch those ankles, Payne. Watch those ankles, brother. The Villain Knicks, let's go. Villain Knicks makes it sound like bad guys, bro. As IQ hits the first free throw, Knicks have looked really good from the free throw line in this game. And Emmanuel quickly will make his second free throw because that's my AJ Green random buck alert. Right, he's not in right now, but yeah, but he is in. Random buck alert, he's in. Somebody make sure you mark this man. Random buck alert. You know how these things go with the New York Knicks. Those random players decide to go crazy against us. Giannis Antetokounmpo with IQ guarding him. Bobby Portis with the easy layup as he tiptoed from out of bounds. Julius Randle wanting the offensive foul as he was sent to the ground. No foul called. Referee not even listening to him. Julius Randle with Giannis on him. Julius Randle's already hit 2 key buckets over Giannis. This time draws the foul on Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo approaching foul. What's it called? Approaching some foul. Ooh, good shot there from Julius. Approaching some foul trouble territory. Sorry, I wanted to say that again by Julius Randle. Now, Julius Randle at the free throw line. We need him to be more confident with these. Julius Randle is 7 for 7 from the field, 14 points. He only has 1 rebound and 2 assists. That's not helping my double-double campaign. But I will take the L on that double-double campaign if it means Julius Randle goes out for 50 and a dub today. And Julius Randle is leading the way. You know, maybe we might not have playoff Julius, but maybe in-season tournament Julius might be the thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that might be the word, you know? Y'all, I know Chad ain't gonna like that. Chad not gonna like that. No, CK, it ain't the same, CK. As Julius Randle hits both free throws, he is 100% from the field and from the stripe. Julius Randle is carrying this team offensively. Sherwin with the $9.99 dono. We appreciate you, brother. He said that Bucks player looks like Jeff Hornacek. You know what? I kind of like yours a little bit better. I still think I see the Larry Bird in him, but I do see Jeff Hornacek as well. Either way, he got 1970s NBA player on his face as Bobby Portis finishes the fast break dunk off of the turnover. The Knicks not able to get it going on the defensive side as Tom Thibodeau is forced to call a timeout with a 6-point lead by the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks are doing everything they can. Julius Randle is doing everything he can on the offensive side, but the defense has not been as consistent in this game. And I'm sure Tom Thibodeau is going to try and figure out how to solve that in the timeout. Chat going after IQ. IQ having a tough time. Cornrow quickly not doing it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Big game today. Wild Card Tuesday for the New York Knicks. The first ever Wild Card Tuesday for our New York Knicks. New York Knicks looking to play against their old friends in the Indiana Pacers in Vegas on Thursday. But in order to do that, they got to beat the Milwaukee Bucks tonight And right now the Bucks have the lead by 6 points. Yo, Deontay, chill. They got more intensity. I mean, we've been playing with more intensity, but right now the Bucks seem to have figured it out in the second quarter. This unit defensively has not been doing the greatest job. Aggressiveness is needed in this game. That's a fact. We got Josh Hart, 6'4", guarding power forwards. Not a good look indeed. Brian, CK, do you stream on your normal channel? I do. Outside of the game of the week that we stream here on KnicksFanTV, I stream play-by-plays on every other game over on my channel. And I also post my recaps as well if you've never watched my channel. So yeah, the day after every game, there's a recap on there, as well as I live stream play-by-plays outside of the game of the week right here on KnicksFanTV. Yeah, CK2K. Grimes not over yet. Game's not over yet. My mouse was covering the G and the A, so I just saw M and E. I thought you say Grimes. IQ needs to show up today. Ice that bag. I see what you're saying. We're too small. Right now it's showing a little bit, but I mean, Julius Randle has been doing a good job with Giannis. But it's the Bobby Portis matchup that we're having a hard time with because it doesn't seem like Josh Hart is having a good time with Bobby Portis. Appreciate you, CK. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You guys could be watching this game anywhere, but you're rocking it with us here on KnicksFanTV. We're appreciative. And look at the side-by-side. AJ Green. Call him LJ Bird, as in Larry Bird Jr. Come on, man. Okay, it's kind of I mean, come on, man. I need an investigation. Oh man. I love how Larry got the he's got the Celtics logo behind him, and AJ got the buck behind him. Oh, I can't, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. The random buck alert. We got to be careful. Oh, Jalen Martin and Jacob Toppin on the Knicks bench. As Jalen Brunson checks back in, we do need some offensive effort. And Tom Thibodeau went with all the guards as IQ hitting a big three right there after his defensive lapse earlier on. Or, well, his offensive lapse because he led to the turnover. 50-53 with 7:50 to go in the game. Foul called there by Dante DiVincenzo off of the screen. IQ heard the chat. Yeah, you know he did. I'm watching the game in my TV and watching you on the phone. Hey, whatever works, and it is appreciated. Mitch checking in so we can play 4v5 on offense. The hate. No one is ever pleased in the chat. That is the beauty of Knicks fandom. Never pleasing everybody. Chris Middleton with the move. Shoots the fadeaway over Dante DiVincenzo. No good. The Knicks have numbers and choose not to use them. IQ wanted to put that three up over Cameron Payne. Great screen set by Mitchell Robinson. He finally uses it. No shot there. IQ with the nice stutter step floater. No good, but he is fouled. IQ putting that one up, fouled on the shot, and he will get 2 free throws. Again, IQ getting to his spots, and he's starting to find his rhythm. Milwaukee on trying to stay up top here, but the New York Knicks getting a little bit aggressive with a smaller lineup, believe it or not. The New York Knicks going with their 4 best guards in Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickly, Josh Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo, along with Mitchell Robinson. Tom Thibodeau embracing the lack of height here. And we're seeing Adrian Griffin respond by running their starting 5. This is a long time without Damian Lillard. I mean, I'm happy about it, but it's some weird. Oh, Damian Lillard checking in now. I was going to say it's some weird substitutions going on by Milwaukee. I'm cool with it. But, like, you got Damian Lillard on your team and you don't ever use him. It's a 7-minute mark, and Damian Lillard finally checking back in. That worked to our favor, but I unfortunately spoke too soon, and now Damian Lillard checks in. I'll take that L. Emmanuel Quickly hitting both free throws, 52-53. We get to see the IQ versus Dame matchup here defensively. IQ trying to prove that he is both a two-way player. Pass there to Brook Lopez, who finishes with the layup, 55-52. Julius Randle getting ready to check in. I was just going to say, I think we've gone a little too long with our RJ. RJ Barrett, who started us off really well in the first quarter, along with Julius Randle. We've gone almost 6 minutes without RJ Barrett on the court. Some questionable coaching going on both sides here in a very key game. Brook Lopez finishing the easy shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the finish over Mitchell Robinson. 57-52, 6:50 left in the half. Still no RJ Barrett here. Looking at a lineup of Jalen Brunson, Donte DiVincenzo, Emmanuel Quickley, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Odd substitution choice. But we're gonna wait and see what the plan is. Bro, how do we stop this guy? It's impossible. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's a player you don't stop. You just have to try and contain. There's not much you can really do. There's no player out there that is a Giannis stopper, not of yet. As RJ Barrett or what's his name? Tom Thibodeau heard me, and RJ Barrett checks in. Julius Randle with the rebound over the entire Bucks team. Now he's taking his time. He has two big players over him, and he just elects to go for a risky pass to Mitchell Robinson under the rim. Mitchell Robinson's percentage of catching those passes is very, very low, as we saw right there with another one. Giannis with the pass out to Lillard. Lillard over to Brook, who's trying to get the ball back to Dame, but instead get to the Giannis, who's being guarded by Mitch. Mitch has been given the challenge to guard Giannis. Malik Beasley with the fadeaway three. Here come the Bucks, 60-52. The New York Knicks have no answer for the Bucks defensively. The Bucks are 9 of 12 from the three-point line, which is not what you want to see. Julius Randle tiptoeing in, gets it out to Brunson, who has not been able to find his shot, and he gets a floater there on the side. Very good sign for Jalen Brunson, as we're going to need his buckets here tonight. He started off hot, went real cold, and we finally saw him hit a bucket there. 54-60 for the Knicks. Lillard draws the foul on Mitch, and Lillard would get 2 free throws. The free throw merchant, Damian Lillard, strikes again. Ernesto wants a timeout. Brunson got a lockdown on defense. The entire team needs to lock down on defense. Grimes still 0. Well, Grimes hasn't played since the beginning. And right now, I know y'all gonna complain about Grimes points tonight. Grimes needs to be out there for defensive purposes. This is one of those games where we need to see a lot of Grimes minutes for defense, because we are having a hard time stopping this team on the other end, on the offensive end. And right on cue again, Tom Thibodeau, I swear he has this stream on a speaker next to him, because right when I say something, Tom Thibodeau makes the sub. Quentin Grimes checking in right now as Damian Lillard is back on the floor. 61-54. Knicks trail by 7 points. We're seeing Jalen Brunson trying to get back on the right side of things offensively. Brunson with the good move, shooting a floater, and it's short. Rebounded by RJ. RJ getting the ball over to Grimes, almost turns it over. Grimes with the move. He sees Brook, gets it over to RJ. RJ with Beauchamp on him with the spin move, and Brook Lopez creeping in the shadows. Blocks RJ Barrett, who had had Beauchamp beat, but didn't expect Brook Lopez to still be there. That's good defense by the vet. But Knicks still get the ball with 4.4 left in the shot clock. And Julius Randle starting to throw the ball around with his second turnover, and Quentin Grimes fouling Giannis fouling Giannis Antetokounmpo in the break. New York Knicks starting to fall apart a little bit here at the ending minutes in the second quarter. There's 5 minutes left. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to get 2 free throws. And we keep moving the ball. That's something that the Knicks, when we choose not to do it, we just stop doing it. And it's one of the best things about this team, and that's when we play our best and we move the ball. Right now, the New York Knicks trying to play too much hero ball. Dribble, dribble, shoot. Mr. Fim thinks that this is that point right now. We either buck up or shut up. Because if we don't get this, it might be a blowout. Now, I've been seeing it all over the place. Why are they putting Bucks in 6? What does that mean? What do you mean Bucks in 6? I don't understand. We played him. We only play him 5 times. So what does Bucks in 6 mean? Can somebody explain that to me? They got it all over their stadium. I'm seeing Bucks in 6, but what does that mean? Am I missing something? I don't get it. 62-54. Bucks are up. Bucks have to be the quietest. Yeah, this fan base is dead right now. I mean, I don't know if it's because they're up by a lot. I don't know if they're expecting not much, but we saw 2 phenomenal fan bases last night in 2 key games. I thought there was no foul call there. That was going to be on Giannis again. Giannis is in foul trouble officially. It's a meme, CK, bet, because look, I don't know nothing about this meme, but they gonna keep. Is it the Lakers in 5 meme? Like, what's the meme? I don't know what this means. Oh, Brandon Jennings, got it. Got it. Say less. I know exactly what you're talking about. Julius Randle drawing the foul and makes the first free throw. Julius Randle remains undefeated from the field, from shooting in general, from the field, from the stripe. Julius Randle 100% from the free throw, and he will make this second one as well. 55-62 is the score. 4:38 left. We're seeing random cutouts in the crowd. I'm looking at Scooby-Doo. Julius Randle making both free throws again. I told you he will, and he did make both free throws. 56-62, 4:34. Giannis getting the ball over to Beauchamp. Nope, he decides to keep it against Julius Randle. Randle playing some solid defense on Giannis. That's what we need. We need Julius Randle to be able to contain Giannis. We know he's not going to be able to stop him as he gets the turnover on Giannis right there. When I'm here about to talk trash on his defense, he's doing a great job and draws the turnover. But that's what we're going to need. We can't lose Mitchell Robinson off of Brook Lopez or Bobby Portis. Julius has to do his part on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is still going to score regardless. But if he's able to, at the very least, contain Giannis in the few opportunities he gets, that's all we can ask for. And that right there is a perfect example of that. Forcing him to draw the turnover, and he's then subbed out. Now, how do the Knicks respond when Giannis is on the bench? Julius Randle with another rough pass. This one was deflected out of bounds, but Julius doing too much. We need Julius Randle to simmer down. We need him to take his time on these decisions. And we're seeing the foul called there by Malik Beasley off of the inbound. Knicks will get the ball back again to check the ball in. Randle is playing great. That's a factual fact. I just need him to simmer down on some of these decisions here off the pass. Because we saw him get back-to-back 2 turnovers. And if that ball wasn't deflected, it was going to be another turnover. Jalen Brunson going to the free throw line. It's 4 from 11 for the field. Jalen Brunson will get these 2 free throws to get his shot going. And Brunson misses the first. I ain't calling them rules tonight. 100. Jalen Brunson, his second of 2 free throws, misses the first and makes the second. Splits the free throws. 57-62. Knicks are slowly chipping away with Giannis on the bench due to his fouls. Knicks have already got 15 free throws on the night, and we've hit 14 of the 15. Beauchamp getting it over to Bobby Portis. Bobby off to Damian Lillard, who thought he was going to get some contact. No contact, decides to pass it out. Malik Beasley with a step back 3. No good. Rebounded by Grimes. Grimes getting it to Brunson. Hopefully push the pace. Brunson elects not to. Gets it out to Julius Randle, who has not missed a shot tonight. Randle with a 3, 60-62. Julius Randle doing everything in his power to keep this team in the running. Damian Lillard being guarded by Quentin Grimes. The screen is used. Lillard out to Beasley, who previously missed a 3. Wide open Brook Lopez, who we know can hit those. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson pushing it up to hopefully tie this game, looking to utilize another screen by Mitch, but instead gives him the spin cycle on Beauchamp. Cross-court pass to Grimes. Grimes over to RJ. RJ with a smaller Damian Lillard on him, spins past him, and they call no foul. But it is deflected off of the Bucks, and it will be Knicks ball. Good move from RJ, but he has to hold on to it. Timeout as the Knicks will get the ball coming out of this timeout. 2-point deficit, 62-60, 2:56 left in the half. The Knicks are fighting. More importantly, Julius Randle is fighting in this game. Red hot Randle. Red hot Randle indeed. Julius Randle is 100% as a shooter tonight from the field, from the stripe. He has not missed. We're going to keep that thing going. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody across the Streamerverse. I think we are also live on Facebook. We're live over on Twitter. And we are definitely live over on Twitch. Shout out to everybody watching us from wherever you are watching. Let me go check out the other chats real quick. But also, if you are watching us here on YouTube, you know you are appreciated as well. We are not live on Twitch. I take it back. I take back that statement. Rewind that statement. We are not live over on Twitch. But it's all good. Shout out to you guys here on YouTube's. Randall 8 for 8 for field goal. Yes, he is. And free throws are my favorite part. I love seeing Julius Randle making all his free throws. Randle with 21 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. We got Brunson and RJ with 10 points of their own. And then we're seeing Quickly, who started to get it going before he was subbed out earlier on in the second. The New York Knicks are doing everything they can to keep this one going. He beat up Randle indeed. This game is worthy of my turkey burger, fries, and baked beans. Okay. My man on a turkey burger. I'm jealous and I'm hungry myself. I'm hungry myself. Slow J spinning is not the move. He's too slow. I completely disagree. We've seen RJ with some great spin moves in the past. That one just, smaller defender, quick hands. Lost the ball. Julius is hooping. Julius is definitely hooping. Sorry. I got throwing it back. Charles Barkley got a CNN show. It was only a matter of time, right? It was only a matter of time that Charles Barkley was going to get a CNN show. This makes sense. This makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense. I ain't going to lie to y'all. You know what I mean? It makes sense, bro. Shout out to Chuck. Nah, no way. KG, I can't agree with you on that. I know, you got the slow J narrative going. That one I'm not going to agree with you on. I think we've seen RJ Barrett show a lot of times that he has done some great stuff off of a spin move going to the paint. But I get you. That's your narrative. I get it. I understand. JJ, my boy JJ, trying to make a triple double tonight. What JJ say? What I missed, JJ? What you say? Julius Randle rolling. It's on everyone else. We do need to see everyone catch. But to me, it's not even on the offensive side. It's the defensive side. I get that Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to kill us. We see that happen. But on the other side of things, like what's the excuse for other players being wide open? We're seeing too many open players on the other side as Julius Randle instantly out of the timeout gets fouled by Bobby Portis, his old teammate. Part of the old school New York power forwards, if y'all remember. New York power forwards alumni Bobby Portis. We right in this game. We right in this game right now. Julius Randle about to make both these free throws. It's not a jinx. It's a prediction. Like I said, Julius Randle makes the first. He's 100% from the field. Adrian Griffin, coach, first-time coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. Hell, first-time coach in the league. He's been an assistant coach and, as you know, a former player. And now he finally got the reins to the Bucks as Julius Randle makes both free throws. We are tied up at 62. 2:51 left in the first half. The New York Knicks putting on a great fight to seal their ticket to go to Vegas as Damian Lillard hits another three from the top. And I'm talking about with a lot of space to give. When Grimes kept his hands down and Damian Lillard took advantage. Brunson on the other side finally sees the ball go through the net in the mid-range, right off of the Damian Lillard three, 65-64. Need the Knicks to be a little bit more aggressive from the shoot from the mid-range. But still there, no, it's going to be a foul called, and I think the foul is going to be called on Quentin Grimes off of the move there from Damian Lillard. A bailout foul, if you ask me. Perfect half indeed for Julius, Chuck. Perfect half indeed. Julius Randle, outside of 2 turnovers, has been untouchable, untalkable, unhateable in this first half, indeed. Grimes is pissing me off. I think Grimes is doing a good job defensively. It would be nice to see him offensively. Outside of that 3 that we saw from Dame, Grimes has been doing a good job slowing down Dame. Dame's not able to get to his spots outside of those 2 threes we saw. But now with him drawing that foul off of the screen, that's just something that Damian Lillard does. I don't care who it is that be on him. He's going to draw that foul 10 times out of 10. He's a foul merchant. It happens. But that being said, we saw Tom Thibodeau elect to go with Dante DiVincenzo because he wants some offense now. And again, another forced pass to Mitchell Robinson leads to a turnover. Right as the Knicks get back in the game, we see Damian Lillard leading the charge. Damian Lillard with 8 quick points. And now the Bucks are up by 6, 70-64. That time over Jalen Brunson. Like I said, it didn't matter if it was going to be Grimes or Brunson. Lillard's going to make that shot. RJ for 3. Oh, no good. It looked like it was going in, but that's going to be Knicks' ball. It's tipped out by Mitchell Robinson, I guess. RJ Barrett with the good shot, but cannot finish as Mitchell Robinson tips the ball out. Damian Lillard starting to cook. Right now, we're seeing the matchup of Lillard versus Brunson. Oh, and I take it back. They got Dante DiVincenzo on Damian Lillard now. Damian Lillard putting on the move there, gets it over, passes out to Brook Lopez. Lopez looking for what his next move is going to be. Sets the screen from Malik Beasley. Beasley not able to use the screen. Still shoots the fadeaway with the shot clock expiring. No good for the Bucks. Rebounded by Mitch, who gets it to Brunson. The Knicks need to score right here so we can cut this lead down and possibly tie it up before half. Brunson with his patented mid-range shot. No good. Rebound by Randle. Randle kicks it out to Dante, who hits the 3. Great hustle play from Randle, but Brunson on the other side. The camera wasn't even ready. Brunson gets the steal off the inbound and draws an and 1. And right on cue, they're able to tie this game up with still plenty of time left in the half. Great defense by the Knicks. I'm a huge fan of this. If you've ever watched me stream NBA 2K, when I'm in the rec, this is the defense I'm playing. I am smothering them on the inbound, and Brunson with the great steal. Now Brunson needs to make this free throw to tie this thing up. Matter of fact, he will. It's not a jinx. It's a prediction, and Brunson ties the game 70-70. Tie game. 70 points apiece is a lot of points going into a halftime. 43 seconds left in the half. 70-70. That is a wild score point. Damian Lillard trying to go up and under, and he does, and they call the foul. When I tell you that Damian Lillard is a foul merchant, he is indeed, at least this season, he is indeed a foul merchant, because any contact against Damian Lillard, they're gonna call that foul. And right there, you saw Julius Randle let him go around him, hands up, and they thought it was enough to be a foul. Damian Lillard back at the line. Bro, put RJ on Dame. I mean, they're trying everything, but Damian Lillard, superstar players are going to be hard to guard. Quentin Grimes, I'm not blaming Grimes. He got caught with 2 Dame moves, but for the most part, he's done a good job slowing them down. But now Damian Lillard is hot. And I think taking Grimes off of him now was not the right move, because we're seeing Grimes continue to scorch whoever it is that's guarding him, whether it's DiVincenzo or whether it's Brunson. Damian Lillard hitting his 2 free throws, 35 seconds left in the half, 72-70. Brunson being guarded by Malik Beasley gets it over to a very hot-headed Julius Randle, who gets the pump fake and gets the finish. Julius Randle is going to finish this half perfect. Regardless of the turnovers, Julius Randle from the field is going to finish this half perfect against his old friend Bobby Portis. But I'm looking at Damian Lillard, who's very good at getting these last second shots with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Sidestep for 3 and hits it. 3.5 on the clock, 75-72. Brunson settles for the half-court jumper. It's in and out, and the Knicks trail by 3 points after Damian Lillard ends that half on a tear. He went on a 13-point run to end that half after being non-existent offensively before that. Damian Lillard is going to be a problem when Giannis is on the bench. 75-72 is the score in this game going into halftime. Your New York Knicks are fighting for their Las Vegas lives. As you see by the whiteboard above me. I'm ready for Vegas. Are the Knicks? We'll find out. Shout out to everybody in the chat here on KnicksFanTV. On KnicksFanTV. We have a strong 445 in the chat. Give it up for yourselves by hitting that like button. How we got 445 of y'all and only 135 likes? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hit that like button for you boys. Make sure you sub up to the channel. Hit that notification bell if you have not already. This is KnicksFanTV brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, where you on any deposit of up to $100 will be matched by Underdog today. Use the promo code Knicks. Use the promo code KFTV. We're gonna check in on my Underdog Fantasy picks here in a little bit. I do want to go over the Knicks scoreboard, the box score for the New York Knicks here as well shortly. But let me catch up on chat real quick, man. What's good, chat? Hope everybody in here is doing good. CK 6-1, speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. I cannot speak today. I get too excited and I, flub up my words. But we are 5-1 today. You see Frankie in the chat. Thumbs up for KFTV. Hit the thumbs up not in the chat. Hit the thumbs up below the stream. Can we get that thing to 200 before the third quarter begins? It's up to y'all. Y'all can do it. It's free, bro. My man KG said slow J forever. He was shooting a 3 and you get no hand in his face. LOL. I don't know who you talking about, but I'm sure there's hate going on. Let's go Knicks indeed, Ricky Billboard. Good to see CK2K back here. I appreciate you, Tay. Always fun being here on KnicksFanTV. You know the vibes. Riding into combat with the boys. That's how it's gotta be. That's what it's gotta be. What up, Julio? How you doing? What's good? What's good? Respect on Randall's name. Amen. We do gotta put some respect on Randall's name as he has been perfect in this game. Speaking of perfect, let's talk about this first half stats for the New York Knicks. Starting off with RJ Barrett, who had a solid first quarter. Then we saw him cool down when he subbed back in. He is 3 of 10 from the field, did not make his only 3-point attempt, but he has been good, as he has been all season from the free throw line. But we would like to see more efficiency from him offensively like he was. Now, he is doing good from a plus-minus standpoint, as these are second highest plus-minus next to Quentin Grimes, but we would like to see the offense a lot more efficient from RJ Barrett. But the real person to talk about this half has been none other than the reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Week in Julius Randle, who is 9 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 25 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, unfortunately 3 turnovers. But the man has been nothing but efficient, nothing but smart, and nothing but aggressive in this game. All Julius Randle hate needs to be thrown out the window, because in-season tournament Julius is out there hooping for the New York Knicks. The Knicks as a whole are shooting 58% from the field, but the problem I'm having is the Bucks are shooting 65% from the field. I feel like in every play-by-play I've done on this channel, I'm here complaining about how high the percentage is for the other team. Yes, we've come out of those wins 5 times with only 1 loss in my time here on the play-by-plays, but it's never a good sign, especially with this high of a field goal percentage when the other team is shooting 65% from the field. And it gets worse. They're 12 of 17 from 3. That is a 71% shooting percentage from the 3-point line. So regardless how many points Julius Randle scores, even if RJ Barrett goes 100% for the remainder of the game, we need to get stops. And defensively right now on the other end, it comes down to slowing down Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. You don't stop them. You don't stop them. But what you can do is slow them down because you can't have them shooting the high percentages that they're shooting. The plus, though, on that is there's not much help coming from the other guys that I would expect to help in a game like this. Chris Middleton's 2 for 6 from the field with 5 points. That's a good sign because when it comes down the line, they're going to depend on Chris Middleton. He's already not shooting that great. You want to keep that up. Brook Lopez, who's known for killing us from above the arc whenever we play against the Bucks. Tonight, he's 0 for 2 with only 4 points. Malik Beasley with 6 points from 2 for 5 from the field. Bobby Portis off the bench is doing what Bobby Portis does. AJ Green, we haven't seen him since the first quarter. Random buck alert. But what the positive is that those others, the guys that I worry about, the Chris Middletons, the Brook Lopez, the Malik Beasleys, those guys right now have not found their shot. And hopefully that's something that we could pay attention to as the game goes on. But if Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there 7 of 9, shooting 78% from the field, and Damian Lillard is 5 of 7 out there, 4 for 4 from the 3-point line, those are things you have to be worried about and you have to be ready for. If those other dudes, Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez, are not hitting their shot, focus more defensively on slowing down the big guys in Giannis and Damian Lillard. If I'm Tom Thibodeau, that's what I'm talking to this team about. Stop allowing them to get to their spot. Stop allowing them to get to where you know they're going to go to. You know Giannis is looking to get that drop step spin move in the post for a long layup where no one can guard. Get in front of him before he can get to that point. You know what I mean? Like with Damian Lillard, you know he's going to utilize the screen to get to his point in the mid-range, to get to his spot at the 3 for a step back, or even just a spot up 3. Those are things you got to be ready to like I said, you can't stop, but to be able to maintain. And I'm telling you, if we're able to slow those 2 factors down in Giannis and Damian Lillard, I'm not worried about Chris Middleton, who's 2 for 6 right now. I mean, Chris Middleton is trying to get to his shot. He's just not letting them fall. Or they're not falling, excuse me. Brook Lopez as well. Force those other guys to kill us, but maintain the main ones. And on top of that, we need IQ to get it going. I'm looking for RJ Barrett to get it going. And I'm also, I know Jalen Brunson got 15 points, but Jalen Brunson missed some gimme shots that we've seen him hit in the past. So I'm expecting Jalen Brunson to go out there and have a monstrous second half. That's my take on the second half. Well, you're here live with us here on KnicksFanTV, play-by-play with your boy CK2K, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. We're going to look at my fantasy picks here in a little bit. Well, CK, I agree, but I'd rather a Dame midi than a Dame 3. Run him off the 3. Chris ain't even shooting well. You right. It's just Dame is killing us. That's why they even up at all. Like I said, don't sleep on Giannis. Because luckily for us, the Giannis fouling troubles is what's helping us out as well to keep him off the court. And I completely agree with you on I'd rather Dame hit the mid-range than the 3 because he is 4 for 4. And you're right. Chase him off of the 3-point line. But that's the other thing, too. Defensively, you got to be ready for those screens because regardless if it's a mid-range or if it's a 3, you know that Damian Lillard does a great job at utilizing the step back or utilizing a screen. And that's what he's done the entirety of that first half. But you're right. I'd rather him off of the mid-range than off the 3. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Sean said the TNT giving ideas on how to beat the Knicks. Well, you already knew that TNT was against us. I'm telling you, this whole thing, they're pushing for the Bucks to go forward because they want their their key duo in Giannis and Damian Lillard to move forward. But the real storyline is in the Knicks versus the Pacers in this first game, and the NBA just does not know it yet. So we are going to defy those odds, get this W tonight, and we have a story to finish. In the words of the great Cody Rhodes, we got a story to continue against the Indiana Pacers. But yeah, man. Like I said, containing Damian Lillard and Giannis is the big key in this second half. Let the others shoot all the shots they want to shoot. Shaq looking really dumb. I mean, Shaq never really gives good takes when it comes to the Knicks. He either hates Julius Randle or loves Julius Randle's play. That's all he ever talks about. I don't even know what they talked about in the halftime show, but I guarantee you it was either him praising Julius Randle and saying that other people need to show up, or he's saying that the Knicks don't have enough firepower. Like that's those. He has the same takes whenever it comes to the Knicks every time. Or Julius Randle plays bad and he just trashes on Julius Randle. Nothing new. Look, when I saw Kenny, who's supposed to be Mr. New York, every time they talk about New York, they say, Kenny, that's your team. Kenny's supposed to be Mr. New York on TNT. When I saw Kenny out there in a Milwaukee green suit, I already knew what the agenda was for TNT. It's a wrap. And the thing is, when it comes to between TNT and ESPN, I much rather TNT's broadcast. So I don't hate on TNT. But when it comes to the Knicks, I tend to tune them out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Take it for what it is. Listen to what you want to listen to. Don't listen to the rest. It's TNT broadcast with the Knicks. You know they're gonna put that haterade spunk on it. But shout out to the TNT crew, and shout out to Kevin Harlan, man. Kevin Harlan, my number 2 behind the great Mike Breen. We need a lame Dame. I hope we get a lame Dame in the second half. Dunkin' Donuts JV, enough. There's a few Knicks fans in their building tonight. Yeah. Oh, in Milwaukee? Nice. I mean, it barely feels like there's any Milwaukee Bucks fans in that gym because it's been quiet the entire game. They gonna need that. They gonna need that. My two's a fact, CK. I'm just saying. CK reading the Matrix Code, green suits. I'm just saying. My man Kenny, who's supposed to be Mr. New York out there in like his suit. He's not just wearing a green suit. He's wearing that Milwaukee dark green. Agenda has already been placed. The agenda has already been placed. We gonna fight the Matrix tonight. We gonna fight the Matrix tonight. Hopefully quickly gets it going. Yes, we definitely need quickly to get it going in the second half. The bench. I'm looking at the bench and I'm looking at Brunson. Those are my keys to us getting like, yes, I would love to see Grimes get it going. Last time the Knicks played the Bucks, Grimes had a good game, but remember that was in the absence of RJ Barrett. So, you know, maybe because he got RJ shots, he was able to have a good game. You know, I'll let you guys decide on that in the chat. But to me, I'm more locked in on what we're gonna see out of Dante, what we're gonna see out of Hart, and what we're gonna see out of Emmanuel quickly off the bench. And we need Jalen Brunson to be Jalen Brunson burner tonight for us to get this chance to get the win. How many times have the Knicks won against Dane Murphy? That's a question for underdog in the van. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. Kenny a traitor, low key. It is what it is. Look. You want my conspiracy? You want conspiracy theory with CK? I think when Kenny tried out for that position with the Knicks and he got turned down. Remember, he had an opportunity to be in the front office and then later had an opportunity to be a coach. And he got turned down both times. I think that is what started his villain arc against the Knicks. Because ever since then, he's always had nothing positive to say about the Knicks. I feel like he got a vendetta against us because he got turned down. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's my conspiracy theory with Kenny. Run the music. That's what I think it is. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's my thought. Need to have Randle attacking Giannis, get them fouls, keep it. Yeah, facts. And Randle's been doing a great job with that so far. He's done a great job putting Giannis in some foul trouble to start off the game. CK, let's get this win. Yes, sir, King Matthews. Yo, true CK. Some people will hold grudges for real. I'm just saying. I feels like ever since then, he has never had anything good to say towards us. He jumped on that Brooklyn bandwagon, all kinds of stuff. All kinds, like it's hard for him to say anything positive against us. And I really feel like he's bitter because of that. And I get it, but it's just funny. Kenny bitter. That's my conspiracy. That's my conspiracy. Kenny seems like yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I like Kenny just when it comes to the Knicks. Like I said, I tune him out. I give him the Stephen A. Smith treatment. Like, I have no problem with Stephen A. Smith. It's just whenever the Knicks are brought up Stephen A. Smith, I tune it out. I don't listen to it. And that's how I feel like Kenny. I'm cool with Kenny. It's just whenever there's Knicks conversation, I'm like, all right, I ain't listening, brother. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Kenny smashed us as a Rocket. Yeah, we don't got to go about that, Chuck. We ain't got to talk about that, Chuck. We ain't going to talk about that, Chuck. We ain't talking about that. Kenny was a great New York Knicks point guard. Can't take that away. But as a commentator when it comes to the Knicks, hater. Yeah, look at CK Vegas. CK is ready to go. If y'all didn't already hear, my ticket is booked. I am traveling out to Vegas tomorrow night. I will be a part of the first ever in-season fest. I mean, I'm not gonna be part of it, but I'm gonna witness it. I'm gonna be out there for at least that first game. I bought the ticket for the Eastern Conference game. I'm hoping it's a Knicks versus Pacers Vegas game. But regardless, I'm gonna be there to watch that first game. Yeah, man, I want to see the hype going on in Vegas for the first ever in-season tournament. I'm gonna be out there. Vegas CK will be in effect, and I'm hoping that it's to watch the New York Knicks. That's my hope. Dante Hart and let the JB flow. Anthony, I agree. The only thing I would add to that is IQ as well. I need IQ to get it going. Eddie, that's a good point. He says nobody cares what they say or think about the Knicks. They just bitter that they're not in the league. That's a fact. You know, I want to put that against them as well. Knicks versus Obi. Like I said, there's so many storylines with the Knicks versus the Pacers. Both teams upcoming. The Obi trade, the battle of the best point guards in the East, the Pacers Knicks rivalry, like all the above. We need that for the NBA. I don't want no Bucks Pacers. What we got to worry about Bucks Pacers? Heck nah. The Knicks need to win this game for that. That's the storyline I want to see. New York Knicks down by 3, 72-75. Big second half for the Knicks. Will Julius Randle continue his hot play? Will we see Jalen Brunson turn into the Brunson burner in the second half? Can IQ, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo on the bench get it rolling in the second half? And more importantly, defense. We need a big defensive half for the Knicks. Let's see what goes on as Giannis instantly turns over the ball, but they're going to say it's off of Julius Randle's foot. Great defense there as the instant double team. And like I said, you got to contain them. And that's how you want to start, as the instant double team on Giannis in the paint was seen. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo, though, with the easy layup as Jalen Brunson tried to step over and help out, but no good. Giannis continuing his hot play. 77-72. Julius Randle handing it over to Grimes. Mitchell with the good screen for Brunson. Randle pump fakes the three, gets to the paint. Oh, he didn't want to take the shot because he didn't want to ruin his perfect record. Decides to pass it out. 0 seconds, and Julius Randle's perfect game is in the books as he misses his first jump shot of the game, as Chris Middleton gets it going as he just steps right by RJ Barrett for that layup. RJ got to be better than that there. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. The Knicks starting off not as well as the Bucks continuing their hot play. Great floater there from RJ Barrett. We need him to get it going here as well in this second half. But more importantly, I would like to see his defense step up. Another three. Damian Lillard's perfect night from the three-point line, crushed as he misses his first three. RJ Barrett with the spin move. No foul called there, as there's a lot of contact from Chris Middleton. The ball's turned over and Giannis dunks over Jalen Brunson. There was a lot of contact there, but the referees choose not to call the foul, and the Bucks starting off way too hot, leading to a Knicks timeout. Not a good start to the half. That's an odd no call there on the Knicks side. As RJ Barrett, who tried to go up, he saw the hand all the way in RJ Barrett's forearm, leading to the turnover. But the referee said, nope. I want to see a Bucks. I want to see a Giannis dunk. Not the way you wanted to see the Knicks start off the half. 74-81. We got the stat in. Damian Lillard is 15-5 against the New York Knicks. Now, mind you, it's a lot easier to have wins against the Knicks when you're hiding in the West Coast where you only play us twice a year. Now we're going to see him a lot more frequently. Hell, this year already we're going to see him 5 times. So that record finna change. So I ain't scared by no 15-5. But Sims and Mitch is not it. I mean, Mitch got himself a tough task today. I don't know if Sims will be able to do much better, to be real with you. Bring in iHeart. The half just started, ladies and gentlemen. The half just started. Let's not start throwing people out the bus right away. Half just started. We need a spark from IQ. We definitely do. I do agree with that statement that we need a spark from the second unit. We barely hung in the first. Can't come out like this. Facts. Big facts. Defense. I'm telling you, the defensive end is what I'm looking at more so than offense. We cannot let them get a groove going because we know just like that, the Bucks can get it going. Can't allow that to happen tonight. Can't allow the Bucks to have that happen tonight. No defense. Yes, the defense does need to turn it up. Shout out to the 485 y'all in the chat. Hopefully we get to 500 as this game goes on. Shout out to the 225 likes I'm looking at. Keep that thing going for your boys here on KnicksFanTV. Going to need Villa Knicks to turn out to win this. Indeed. Mitch gets too scared when the ball comes his way. Dang, a lot of Mitch hate tonight. I ain't ready to go that far yet. Mitch got sent more in this matchup, possibly. I think they're hoping that Mitch's rim protection could help against the likes of Giannis Antetokounmpo, but has been working in our favor so far in this game. But I'd much rather take that gamble as the game goes on than not, in my opinion. Because, I mean, I don't really know if iHeart or Sims are going to do much better defensively. Not than Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry. Not the start you want to see to the half. Tom Thibodeau putting the kibosh on it early, calling the timeout. You're seeing the Bucks with the full court press. Not everybody even back in the seats in the Bucks stadium. This is a dead crowd for the Bucks to be up by 7. It is what it is. Brunson trying to force the ball over to Julius Randle, who unfortunately missed his first shot of the game. But Randle not affected by it. Gets it over to an open Quentin Grimes for 3, and he's not able to hit it. Grimes needs to hit those shots. When the opportunity is given to you, you got to make those shots. Grimes there with the miss, and they bail out Giannis with the foul there off of the miss. I don't know what that foul is coming from. What else is Julius Randle supposed to do there? That's a tough call, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo drawing the foul on Julius Randle. Giannis having a damn near perfect night. 9 for 11 from the field, 20 points. He gets 2 free throw attempts here. That's a tough call. I don't know how I feel about that call, but it is what it is. You can keep Grimes' defense. He hit the side of the rim. Yeah, he did hit the side of the rim. Wide open 3. Not a good look there from Grimes. Giannis misses the first free throw. Proving for Julius Randle's foul to be a good one so far, but I still don't know how I feel about that call in general, but it is what it is. I don't know. 9:54 left in the third quarter. Giannis out there with his soccer looking his soccer looking Giannis 5s. Not a big fan of his shoe at all. I feel like his first shoe was his best one, even those were ugly. But you know, Giannis gonna get it to going. Either way. 82-74. I'm here to talk about Giannis' shoes. RJ Barrett trying to get things going with the fadeaway jumper, missing everything The New York Knicks look terrible to start off this second half. Malik Beasley with a spot up three, no good. RJ Barrett barely touching the rim on his fadeaway jumper there. And this time trying to get it going. No foul called again. RJ Barrett forcing the issue a little too much. I don't know what he's going for there. The Knicks look dumb offensively as the Bucks seem to have souped up everything as Jalen Brunson finally getting an offensive bucket for the Knicks. Finally there, as the offense just looked ugly for the Knicks to start off this half. The Knicks cannot continue to play like this if we want to win this game. A wide open spot up shot from Brook Lopez. The chat has been on Mitchell Robinson's butt the entire night. And right there is another one to prove the points of the chat. Julius Randle getting the ball over to Grimes, who misses his first shot, gets it out to Randle, who pump fakes Giannis, gets Giannis out of his boots and draws the foul on Brook Lopez. The Bucks getting a little taste of what the Knicks had to deal with as Brook Lopez was straight up and they still called the foul. Randle going to the free throw line for 2. I don't understand who is Mitch guarding. I think that they're trying to be aggressive on Giannis there, but a little too aggressive if you ask me, because you know you cannot leave Brook Lopez open for 3 anywhere. Julius Randle continues his hot shooting from the free throw line. Game still closes at 77-85, but the Knicks need to play with a little bit more urgency here going on. They're showing the standings right now as we have a big Lakers versus Suns game immediately after this to see who goes on to play the Pelicans in the second round for the West. But more importantly, we're watching our Knicks fight for their in-season tournament lives in a very mid crowd here in Milwaukee as Giannis getting cute shooting a fadeaway jumper. No good. The Knicks inbounding the ball. Jalen Brunson bringing it up. He's being guarded by Malik Beasley. Jalen Brunson trying to put the move on Beasley. Steps back for a fadeaway jumper in the mid-range, and Brunson not able to get those normal Brunson shots down still. Bucks with the rebound. We're seeing Giannis trying to draw a foul, and he does. Anything Giannis does is going to be a foul at this point. I don't know what else Quentin Grimes is supposed to do there, but it's just looking like whatever they want, he's going to get. I don't know what else the Knicks can do here defensively. Giannis is getting his way and getting to the free throw line. Luckily, Giannis is not the best free throw shooter, but man, the Milwaukee Bucks here controlling the momentum here against the New York Knicks. 78-85, Giannis at the free throw line. This quarter, compared to the first half, this quarter is slugging along because we're seeing a lot of foul calls here as the referees are taking control. The chat still calling for Jericho Sims minutes. Giannis can carry, get all superstar calls, freaking ridiculous. It is what it is, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the shot, no good, and he gets his own long rebound. Chris Middleton hits the 3 off of the missed free throw. The Knicks give up a 4-point possession. Where will the offense come from the Knicks side? And it's going to be from nowhere. Jalen Brunson is cold tonight. Jalen Brunson is not able to get his shot going in a game where we need his help. RJ Barrett and Brunson both not giving us much help here in this second half as Julius Randle has been carrying the load throughout this entire game. But the defense has been questionable as RJ Barrett gets a deflection, and it's going to still be the Bucks ball. That 3 by Chris Middleton is a huge, huge 3. 89-78. The Knicks are approaching some dangerous territory if we're not able to stop the bleeding. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as both Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson fall asleep and allow Giannis Antetokounmpo to get to the rim for an alley-oop dunk. I have no idea how he gets past both Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle on that play. I don't get it. I have no idea there. 91-78. The Knicks are starting to look dead in this game. If I'm Tibbs, I gotta shake it up a little bit on this rotation because the offense is not there, defense is not there. Shake it up in some way before it gets too ugly, but it's not looking good. We look sluggish indeed, Mamba. At another loss in Boston Friday. They're looking like they about to let go of the rope. They're looking like they're about to reach for the rope because the Bucks are putting this in a submission hold. How will the Knicks respond to this? Is this a wrap for us? The Bucks are scoring with ease and they're not able to get any defensive stops. And then on our side, we're not able to get any shots in. Not looking good. CK said, Tibbs, make a change. I know I'm asking for a lot, but what else we got? You know Tibbs ain't gonna sub nobody else. Tibbs gonna keep this same lineup. I don't even know what Tibbs be saying to the team in the huddle. A lot of game left indeed, Mark. Keep that positive attitude up because this game is definitely not over, but adjustments do need to be made. CK on his WWE vibe. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's a fun time in the WWE right now. I gotta throw in my mentions. You know what I'm talking about? I had an earlier one with Cody Rhodes. Now we're talking about, reaching for the rope. I'm out here, bro. I'm here all week, bro. I do this. Who am I trading? Well, I do have a 2K series on my channel. New episode coming out this Saturday. If you want to watch on that series, then you can see who I would trade. Right now, I would keep the team as it is. And that is my that is my business answer. Trade Grimes Fournier for Donovan Mitchell, because I'm sure that's exactly what the Cleveland Cavaliers want is Quentin Grimes and Evan Fournier straight up for Donovan Mitchell. Bucks give up a lot and allow teams to come back with their lulls. I definitely agree. This game is nowhere near over. I know that the chat is in doom and gloom right now, but this game is far, far from over. The Knicks need to make their adjustments and be prepared to make an attack. But we got to get stops. We got to stop Giannis from getting whatever he wants. Let's hope the referees don't call everything he wants. We'll see. And let me live, Javier. Let me live. Let me live. I still don't understand how Giannis slipped between both Mitch and Julius. Malik Beasley getting the quick foul call. All fouls are welcomed by us. We need whatever we can to get us to the free throw line. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up, still being guarded by Malik Beasley, who's been doing a good job on Brunson, if you do ask me. Now Chris Middleton on him. RJ Barrett trying to get around. Great pass, but Mitch cannot finish. Mitchell Robinson is not having the night that we need. A matter of fact, all of our key guys right now outside of Julius Randle, as Mitch gives up a layup to Brook Lopez. Not a good look for our New York Knicks. The Bucks are currently on an 8-0 run. Almost turned over there. 78-93 with 6:44 left in the third. The Knicks are running out of time to go on some sort of a run. RJ has Brook on him with 3 seconds left. RJ's going to attack him, draws the foul. And he's going to get 2 free throws off of drawing the foul from Brook Lopez. Great attack there from RJ Barrett. And they're showing a previous play with RJ Barrett with a great pass to Mitch. And I didn't notice it, but Brook got the block on him and then immediately attacks Mitchell Robinson on the other side. Mitchell Robinson getting outplayed by the old vet. It might be time to look at an Isaiah Hartenstein matchup on Brook Lopez because we're seeing Mitch having a tough time. RJ Barrett making his first free throw. Again, great from the free throw line this season from RJ Barrett. But yeah, man, I love Mitchell Robinson, but we might need to see an iHeart versus Brooke Lopez matchup. It might be time. Mitch got fouled on that dunk attempt. I mean, you can go both ways with that, but for the most part, it looked like he got a lot of ball on that. I saw a little bit of a hand, but it looked like he got a lot of ball on that. 80-93, RJ Barrett hitting 2 free throws. Still no substitutions made by Tom Thibodeau with 6:23 left in the third quarter. The Bucks finally dishing out a turnover. Will the Knicks capitalize? It's only a 13-point game. It feels like more as Brunson draws a foul of his own on Bobby Portis. The Knicks here trying to fight back a little bit. Knicks just need to bring this thing back within single digits at the remaining minutes in the third quarter. I think we're going to see Jalen Brunson go to the free throw line after that foul call. Bobby Portis does get him. Jalen Brunson does sell it. And we are seeing free throws by Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Jalen Brunson wearing the Kobe 4s, the undefeated Kobe 4s. I love that colorway. Big fan of the colorway. But of course, it's impossible to get any pair of Kobe's nowadays, as RJ Barrett is benched for Josh Hart. Good substitution there. Love my boy RJ, but we needed to mix something up, and let's see what minutes we get from Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson makes the first and misses the second. Jalen Brunson is too good of a free throw shooter to be missing some key free throws in a lot of these games as of late. I don't understand what's going on. Tom Thibodeau electing to stay with Quentin Grimes, who's been denying Damian Lillard the ball for the most part in that second half, and a good stop there from Quentin Grimes. It would be nice, though, for Grimes to hit those open jumpers he's given to go up with the great defense he's been playing on Damian Lillard, because Quentin Grimes does a good job at denial defensively. And Julius Randle getting back on track, hitting that fadeaway jumper in the mid-range, 83-93. Knicks down by 10. Starting to climb and chip away. Great defense there on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hopefully this one's on Josh Hart. It is going to be called on. No, they're calling it on Randle. That one I don't like. I don't like that foul call on Randle because we need him to stay out of foul trouble. Again, when all else fails with Giannis Antetokounmpo, throw your body around and get a foul. That's how Giannis plays, and we got to be prepared for that. I don't know how you stop that. I don't know how you stop ref from manipulation, but the Bucks are good at that. It's what they do. Between him and Damian Lillard is how they play the game. But luckily, Giannis is not the greatest of free throw shooters, and we could see him split these 2 free throws, which I will take as a dub, as he misses the first. Like I said, it's not a jinx. It's a prediction. I ain't jinxing them. Just a prediction. iHeart step up. We do need some strong iHeart minutes. Why wait to sub? I don't know. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the free throw line for a second free throw and misses both of them. Rebounded by Julius Randle. Dude supporting Grimes isn't watching the game. It's crazy because I'm play calling the entire game. And for you to have a nonsense reason to hate on Grimes means that you're the one not watching the game. But I appreciate you viewing the live stream. As Giannis with the fast break dunk. Jalen Brunson pushing it up. Julius Randle with the take. Easy layup and the foul. Completely negating the fast break dunk by Giannis Antetokounmpo. The crowd instantly goes silent after a nice fast break dunk by Giannis, but Julius Randle on the other side. And that's what I want to see the Knicks do more of. Push the pace. We had numbers in an instance. You saw Jalen Brunson finally throw the ball up to Julius Randle with an easy finish. We need to see more of that, man. The Bucks lull is coming. Tell them, Chuck. Bench unit trying to give us some energy. Grimes defense just completely ignored by some. Like I said, people just see what they want to see. Like I said, the Grimes hate, I deflect it. I don't see it. Yes, I would love to see Grimes shoot more, but in a game like this one, if you're going to talk about how Damian Lillard, who's been very effective in that first half and yet has not seen the ball, and Giannis Antetokounmpo hits a 3. Like I said, he is not stoppable You just got to learn how to contain them. And Brunson finally getting an easy bucket around the rim. But a Giannis Antetokounmpo 3 made me lose my entire argument there. And look, first thing that happens, Grimes immediately on the bench, and now we're seeing a Damian Lillard layup. Dame was being contained the entire start of the half. Those are the things that you don't talk about, but it is what it is. I understand. Everyone got a narrative, and their narrative is to make sure that Grimes is trash. Julius Randle with the travel, no good, but gets his own rebound. No foul. It's going to be Knicks ball. That should be Knicks ball. Julius Randle gets away with the travel, not able to finish the layup. Gets his own rebound, goes back up over Bobby Portis, misses it, and it's out of bounds by the Bucks. I just want to say this. The Bucks already have 100 points with time left in the third quarter, with a lot of time left in the third quarter. 87 to 100 is the score right now. 4:16 left in the third. We got 13 seconds in the shot clock. Emmanuel quickly handing it over to Julius Randle, who's trying to force it to Brunson. Brunson back to Julius. Julius with the good move. Foul and one. Julius Randle is getting the best of every time Bobby Portis has been matched up onto him. Bobby Portis has been rendered useless in the matchup between him and Julius Randle. Good move from Randle, pump faking Giannis. Giannis knows Randle likes to put up those threes, settles and expects the three. Randle goes to the rim, draws the foul, and now he has an and one opportunity. It's this free throw, and he negates the Giannis three. Like I said, man, you got to look at the plays differently. Yes, Giannis hit a three, but Julius Randle got those 3 points back in way of and one play. I'm looking at Emmanuel Quickly's defense on Damian Lillard as Malik Beasley hits the three easily over Jalen Brunson. Another three for the Bucks. How do the Knicks respond? A rough pass. The ball almost turned over by the Knicks. Julius Randle going right at Giannis. Giannis trying to draw a foul, but only gives Julius an easy layup. I love the no call there from the Bucks. I love the no call from the referees. Let the two of them go at it. I'm fine with that no call. If Giannis is able to throw his body around the other side, then okay. And another great no call by the refs now, referees, but the Knicks turn it over. Great kickball from Isaiah Hartenstein, giving up any easy bucket. But the Knicks can't turn it over after drawing a perfect turnover or a missed shot from Giannis. Those are the plays I'm looking at, man. Good. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Isaiah? Pay attention. Great heads up play by kicking the ball out and giving them the out of bounds play. But come on, man. That is definitely an eye fart in the words of KG for sure. Giannis checking out. Knicks have an opportunity here to get some buckets. We're seeing the matchup I want to see of Hart versus Brook Lopez, as Brook Lopez misses the scoop shot, 92 to 103. Julius Randle, as I said, has had the best of Bobby Portis up until that point, as Bobby Portis gets a good stop on his old teammate Julius Randle. Now we're looking at Damian Lillard offensively. Beauchamp for three. The Beauchamp experience has been very nice for the Bucks this year, as he's finally been getting some minutes and doing good stuff with the minutes. You're seeing that the Bucks are 4 for 7 as the Knicks turn over the ball. Beauchamp being guarded by Josh Hart. They call the foul on Josh Hart as the Knicks try and slow down the fast break. Hopefully that's not going to be a transition. I don't think so. I don't think that should be a transition foul as he's on the other side of the half-court line. But Beauchamp with the step-back three. That's not what you want to see at all. Bucks putting the Knicks in chokehold. What? Oh, my God. I just saw it. I see you, Daniel. Oh, man. I think I'm done with the Knicks as long as Tibbs is the coach. They look dead out coached. Tough words from the chat, as the chat are already throwing in the towel as the Knicks trail by 14 with 2:20 left in the third quarter. The Knicks have had tons of good runs this season, So for the way the Knicks have played so far this season, I'm not ready to give up on them just yet. As the Knicks cause another turnover, Dante DiVincenzo running over Dante DiVincenzo or Damian Lillard. Foul called on Damian Lillard. Dame is pissed about something. He's mad on the other side. He thinks it was deflected by the Knicks. But the referees choose not to call that. They don't even choose to see that. And it was. The pass trajectory was deflected by Emmanuel quickly. But no matter, it's too late as Donnie DiVincenzo on the other side hits his first of 2 free throws. So I don't know what deflection you're talking about. That's the pass if you ask me. Oh, the Bucks crying now. They are. They are. Tibbs, Randall, RJ brought us out of obscurity since Melo. Chill. Great defense there from iHeart. The Knicks, they draw a foul, of course, because it's the free throw merchant, Damian Lillard. I expect nothing less. I thought we were going to get away with the good stop there, but that's not how it works. Damian Lillard draws the foul, and we will see 2 free throws for Damian Lillard yet again. 2-minute mark left in the third quarter. It's been an ugly quarter, and I'm not saying just for the Knicks in general. This one's been filled with a lot of fouls, missed calls, bad passes, bad play. The Knicks need to get this thing going earlier rather than later. Dame is the definition of foul merchant, especially this season with the Milwaukee Bucks. Him and Giannis, if you ask me. Shaky hands, Tibbs, but the players have to be politically correct. Josh Hart with the ball, getting it over to RJ Barrett, who has checked back into the game. We're seeing the bench unit early. It would be nice for the bench unit to start to run in transition because, as we heard in the pre-show, they're not really good at defending transition play. RJ Barrett with an open 3 off of the missed shot and another offensive rebound, but they're calling a foul off Isaiah Hartenstein, who's just fighting for a rebound. That is a tough call. They're fighting for an offensive rebound. That doesn't look any different from any other time a team is fighting for a rebound. But that time they choose to give the foul to Isaiah Hartenstein. As I said, it's some weird foul calls going on in this game. We saw some really good no calls in this quarter, but for the most part, the foul choices are odd by the referees here today. Bobby Portis at the free throw line makes the first one, but I don't know how to feel about that. That's a tough call, man. Adrian Griffin feeling confident enough with the 15-point lead to have both Dame and Giannis on the bench to rest. The New York Knicks need to turn this thing around quick, or else it's looking like the Bucks are just going to coast to a victory with plenty of time left in this game. Which Knicks are we going to see? We got AJ Green. The random buck alert has another missed shot by the Knicks. The Knicks are in shambles right now, not taking advantage of the opportunities. Bobby Portis shooting over RJ Barrett and hitting it easily, 112-94. RJ Barrett on the other side, trying to draw a foul, no foul call, but RJ Barrett with the quick bucket. Nice sign for RJ Barrett. But we need to see a lot more than that from the New York Knicks if we're ever expected to get back in this game. 52 seconds left in the third quarter, 96-112. Bobby Portis with the fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking to push the pace again. RJ Barrett with AJ Green on him. Pat, I don't know what RJ Barrett's looking at there. Decides instead of going all the way, he gets scared by Brook Lopez and passes out for a turnover. Luckily, the Bucks miss. Quickly now in possession of the ball. What was that decision by RJ? Don't get scared by Brook Lopez. You already made the decision to drive. You had the defender on your hip. Make a better decision than that. If you're not confident in the shot, then dribble out of it. Emmanuel quickly settling for a wild shot on the other end as well. The New York Knicks are not playing smart. Our shot selection has not been good. We can complain about the foul calling all we want. Offensively, we look stupid in that quarter. Like, we looked pitiful in that quarter if we wanted to keep it a buck. Fouls have been rough, and no pun intended, by the way, keep it a buck. But the foul calls, yeah, they're frustrating. But the Knicks are not making it easy, are not making it much easier on themselves by playing as stupid as we played in that third quarter. RJ Barrett with a nasty turnover there, not making easy shots. Quentin Grimes given the opportunity, can make his open shot. Jalen Brunson, non-existent in that quarter, minus a few plays. Julius Randle, I think, only took about 3 or 4 shots in that quarter. The Knicks look ugly in that quarter. And we're just allowing the Bucks. Again, the Bucks are still shooting 63% from the field. There was no stopping the Bucks. Everything we asked for the Bucks to do in this half, we did the opposite. 63% from the field, 68% from the three. It's ugly play for the New York Knicks. I'm looking at all the percentages across the Bucks right now. Chris Middleton, 50%. Giannis, 75%. Brook, 57%. Malik Beasley, 43%. Damian Lillard, 55%. Bobby Portis, 63%. Marjon Beauchamp, 67% from the field. And let's not forget, random buck alert, AJ Green, 100% from the field, along with Cameron Payne with his few floaters, who's also 100% from the field. Our defense is atrocious. For a team that's supposed to have their identity, that's non-existent tonight because we can't get a stop to save our lives. Yes, the referees aren't helping us out with those calls, but at the same time, there's no effort defensively, and then we're settling for stupid jump shots on the other side offensively. If the Knicks want to have a shot at this, which they still have a shot at this game, I know the deficit is big. The Knicks still definitely have a shot at this game because, as Chuck has mentioned, the Bucks have allowed so many teams back into the games. In moments like this where you have Giannis and Dame on the bench, there's still an opportunity for us to get back in this game. But the Knicks have to want it, and the Knicks are not playing like they want it. Y'all can sit in the chat and go ahead and point fingers at Grimes and single players. To me, the whole team playing like butt. The entire team. While y'all there picking players that you want to hate on, that's y'all prerogative. The entire team is playing like trash. The entire team needs to get it figured out if they care about winning today. Because more importantly than just the Bucks for this in-season tournament, it's still a matchup against the Bucks. Something that we know we're going to see down the line in any kind of playoff conversation. Yes, for in-season berth as well, but we're going to see this matchup for playoff in any kind of playoff conversation, whether it's in the first round, second round, we're going to see the Bucks team. So is this our measuring stick? Is it going to be a foregone conclusion that anytime we play the Bucks, we just cannot beat them? Right now, we're playing like we don't want to beat them. In-season tournament put aside. So while y'all there picking at Quentin Grimes, Quentin Grimes didn't hit a shot. Quentin Grimes, the whole team playing like butt. Randall is balling, but at the same time, like, we need help. We need help. And defensively, he's looking sluggish as well. The whole team don't look like they want it, man. 96-112. Look at the bench. We look like we do not even care. 96-112. 11:55 on the clock. This is the Knicks' opportunity right here. We're going to see which Knicks team we're looking at. Is it going to be the defeated, we lost team, or are we going to see the comeback team as Dante DiVincenzo with a good shot misses it, rebounded by Hart. Josh Hart, who has been non-existent offensively, hits the open three. 99-112. What do the Knicks do in response to that first three on defense? This is what I want to see. You know that they set screens. I'm seeing a wide open Cameron Payne, good movement defensively. Now we're seeing Ihart applying some great pressure on Giannis, and that's going to be Knicks ball as it's deflected by the Bucks. Good stop there. Good pressure by Isaiah Hartenstein. This is the moment that Chuck was talking about in the chat. The Bucks have done this to a bunch of teams. They've allowed so many teams back in the lead. The Knicks cannot hang their heads already. Now we got to fight. Josh Hart handing it over to RJ. RJ Barrett needs to have more efficiency in his jump shot, good patience, and a floater by RJ. 101-112. Great patience, doesn't settle for a stupid shot, doesn't pass it out into the defense, gets a good floater from RJ Barrett. 10:50 left in the game. 101 to 112. Bobby Portis up top settles for a three. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Here come the Knicks. Josh Hart pushing the pace. Screen set by Isaiah Hartenstein. He sees nobody but the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hart. We need the three from RJ Barrett. We don't get it. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Payne. But look at Josh Hart stealing the ball from Cameron Payne. Pushes up to Dante, who gets the foul. No foul called. There was definitely contact there, but Dante DiVincenzo brings it within 9. The Knicks need to want it. My point exactly. The Bucks allow teams into these games. So while y'all there pointing fingers at players and worried about this player not doing what you want them to do at the beginning of the season, the Knicks need to come together as a team and play the way that we saw right there. And mind you, Giannis Antetokounmpo is on the court. It's about heart and it's about playing with effort. This Knicks team has played with effort. We're 12-7. We're not just a run-in-the-mill team right now. Show that. So y'all can go ahead and keep arguing about your least favorite Knick and who don't do this and who don't do that. The whole entire team needs to get it together. That's all I care about. The Knicks need to get it together. 9-point deficit for the New York Knicks, for those who are ready to give it up, by the way. Chuck D says, wow, a load of Knicks Nation fans were so out of here last week. I'm saying, bro, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Move the ball, get some open threes. I agree. And defense, take advantage. Like the way that Josh Hart literally just put a little effort on Cameron Payne. It's Cameron Payne. Josh Hart just put a little effort and was able to get that steal. That's what I'm talking about. Don't play to that level of, the Knicks, the Knicks aren't going to beat the Bucks. Nah, man. They're soft. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing, bro? Gotta show some fight indeed. Shout out to KnicksFanTV. Appreciate everybody in the chat rocking with your boy. I saw a lot of people drop out after that third quarter. That number about to go up. I already know the number about to go up because now people are going to start coming back because the luxury about these play-by-plays is, once you leave, you can still come on back when you notice that you made a mistake and left a little too early. I'm going to be a little more forgiving. Come on back. But if you haven't already liked the stream, hit that sub button here on KnicksFanTV. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, where if you use promo code KFTV, you can get your deposit up to $100 matched. Meaning you drop $40, $50, and then use promo code KFTV. Underdog will give you $50 on top of the $50 that you deposited. And poof, $100. Look at that. We're going to go over a recap of my Underdog picks here in a little bit. Not right now, as the Knicks are probably about to come right back on the screen here in a little bit. Above the Rim says, CK, can we ever show up for big games? Where's the energy after having all the rest? Amen. And sometimes, look, I'm also sometimes against rest because I feel like the Knicks never take advantage of the rest. What we do is we take too much advantage of the rest and we come back playing sluggish. Sometimes it's like we need those back-to-backs. I'm starting to feel we need these back-to-backs so we stay in a basketball momentum. Because whenever we have rests like this, we always come back playing sluggish. Appreciate the wishes, but really just want the W. Let's go. Amen, my 2 cents. Amen. That's what I feel too. I don't care who does it. I don't care who's the best. I don't care who. I just want the Knicks to win. We can talk about those stats later on. If it's in a Knicks win, that's all I care about. 9-point game. 103-112. 10-11 left in this game. Chris Middleton being guarded by Josh Hart. He settles for fadeaway and gets it. Good shot from Chris Middleton. Good defense by Josh Hart. Can't get mad at that. But they needed that basket after the good run by the Knicks. The Knicks need to keep it going. Stop looking so stagnant. Move the ball. Mayo quickly trying to get a shot up. He gets a good floater up. No good as Isaiah Hartenstein being boxed out by Brook Lopez. I'm not mad at that shot by Manuel quickly, to be honest with you. That's a shot that he typically makes. We're seeing Giannis being guarded by Hart. Giannis instead loses the ball, able to pass it out to Malik Beasley, who hits the three. The Bucks back on track and another timeout, this time by the New York Knicks. The Bucks respond. Where it was a 9-point deficit, the Bucks get back on top by 14. Defense fell asleep. Someone said, where's the defense? Defense fell asleep. I'm ready for another comeback win. It ain't over till it's over. If you've watched any Knicks game this season, that's a fact. That's a fact. That is Quick's favorite shot. And he hits it at a high percentage, that floater. I'm not mad at that jumper. You had your defender behind you. Brook Lopez had enough space. I'm not mad at the jumper. Got to make it, though. Got to make it. 3-ball is killing us. What are we from 3? Atrocious, right? What are we? We haven't even got many threes up. We're 4 of 16 from 3, 25% from 3. Looking across the stat line. Yeah, we're looking at RJ Barrett with 18 points, 6 of 17 shooting, not the best shooting, but very good from the free throw line. Julius Randle, who's been great throughout the entirety of the game, 4 missed shots, but for the most part, been holding it down. Mitchell Robinson, who's had a tough game. I don't know if we see Mitchell Robinson back in the game, to be honest, because Isaiah Hartenstein is doing a little bit of a better job at bullying Giannis and holding his own against Brook Lopez. But Jalen Brunson's the key. He has 20 points off of 19 shots, which is not the best. He's not hit a 3 tonight. Jalen Brunson, who's been one of our aces from the 3-point line, hell, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, not hitting a 3-point shooter tonight, not getting his easy buckets tonight. I expect the Brunson burner to light up in this fourth quarter. Yeah, man, I got a question. Are there any doctors in the chat? Why every time I go live, my nose be getting itchy? Y'all talking too much about me, bro. My nose be hella itchy in these streams, man. In-season tournament is working. Look at how we are stressing over game 20. Amen, Christopher Blake. I'm stressing for sure. I'm stressing for sure, bro. Need a setter that can hit an open jumper. I ain't stressed. Katie said, I ain't stressed about none. I ain't stressed about none. Terrible man from the refs and no ball movement. Yeah, refs have been pretty rough, but the Knicks have not made it easy on ourselves too. So it's hard for me to blame refs. They made some bad calls, but they've also allowed some solid no calls. So I can't completely blame the refs. I'm blaming the Knicks. CK, it's a nervous twitch. It's the fear of that winning streak coming to a fiery end. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. CK 5-2 ain't great. It's still above 500, but I'm still hoping and keeping my eye on 6-1 and Vegas berth. I'm not giving up hope. Not doing it. If they don't play good against the Bucks, where are they going? What you mean by that? What do you mean where they going? Us Knicks fans can't have nice things. Oh my gosh. 103-117. We're back on the court. This Bucks crowd is boring, bro. Golly, as Isaiah Hartenstein goes down the lane for a dunk. 105-117, 12-point game. But this Bucks crowd, like they feel like I feel like they the ones losing. How are we not taking advantage of this? Shout out to Randy Hamilton with the $1.99 donation. He said we need wings and a backup for ASAP. I could definitely use some wings. I'm hungry. Chris Middleton with another pull-up jumper. No good, rebounded by Hart. We see Julius Randle step back in the court for RJ Barrett. Emmanuel quickly with a nice move. This time gets another float up and another miss. Quickly not able to hit his bread and butter floater. We see Chris Middleton getting aggressive here. Cross-court pass to Cameron Payne, who gets it right back to Brook Lopez. Good foul by Dante DiVincenzo. I'm not mad at that foul. Good foul by Dante. Avoiding the easy dunk there by Brook Lopez. Showing some love to his old friend, his old teammate. Jalen Brunson still on the bench, and so is Damian Lillard. Both of them were the key matchup to watch the last time the Bucks and the Knicks played. As Giannis, I thought that was a interference, whatever. Knicks get the turnover. DiVincenzo passes out to Hart. Hart makes the extra pass to Quickly with the must-make three, and Quickly cannot make any of these open opportunities. If Quickly could just make these shots, this game would be a lot closer. Oh, man, the big shots by Quickly not going down as Malik Beasley luckily misses his shot as well, but the ball's tipped back up to Brook. Malik gets blocked. No, he doesn't. He hits the jumper. 120, 115 Knicks not capitalizing on open jumpers, open shots in general. 15-point game. The Bucks are 19 for 29 from the three, as we are 4 of 17. Knicks are just getting completely outplayed here. Josh Hart trying to force the ball over to Randall. Randall being guarded by Giannis. Randall now trying to put the move, passes out to Dante. Dante can't hold on to it. Dante chucks up the long three, and it is not looking good for our New York Knicks. Randy Hamilton with another $1.99 donut saying Quick is never ready for big games. Yeah, man. Quickly in a game where we need him. Wide open three, getting some wide open floaters. He is not hitting those. If he has those, this is a different game. Those are all shots we've seen Quickly make easily. But nonetheless, Jalen Brunson checking in for Emmanuel Quickly. I'm sure his night is done, as coach is probably going to go with his closing lineup, as Cameron Payne chucks up a UFO, rebounded by Middleton. Middleton trying to put the move on Hart. Oh, that's a travel. He jumps and still is able to get the pass off. That's a travel. Either way, he gets the pass over to Giannis, who hits the easy layup there. Dante DiVincenzo for three. No foul called on Dante as he's not able to land. No call there for the referees. 105-122. It's not looking good for the Knicks. Cameron Payne with another chuck. This one goes down. 20-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. The New York Knicks look like they giving up. The Knicks look like they have given up. It's a tough game here for the New York Knicks. Tough outing indeed. Milwaukee Bucks are minutes away from locking in this game and moving on to Vegas, where they will see Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers if the Knicks don't act like they want to play some basketball. He said Peyton roasting IQ. IQ on the bench. He was roasting Brunson, to be real with you. 20-point lead. I was hoping that this would be a fight, but the New York Knicks not fighting back. Oh, no, not the CK Vegas trip, man. As I mentioned earlier, I got my ticket booked for that game on Thursday, and it's looking like I'm going to be watching the stupid Bucks versus the Pacers. Not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. Not happy about it at all. Chat is talking about trades, talking about what we need. What we need is an effort. I don't care about stars and all that. We need effort. We need players that are going to put in effort. Not be scared of the bright lights. Not be scared of this moment. RJ Barrett missed some gimmies. IQ missing gimmies. We need effort. I think Tom Thibodeau is throwing in his final lineup with the starting unit and Josh Hart with Grimes on the bench. Julius Randle settling for a three, and it's good. Can that be the beginning of some sort of run? Let's see. Julius Randle with 39 points, 6:22 in the game. You know who else is checked in? Damian Lillard. Which Knicks are we going to see? A Knicks is going to roll over and play dead as Chris Middleton with the fadeaway three. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Randy Hamilton with another $1.99. Worst game ever. After shooting 60%, we are buns. 6 minutes left in the game. Good defense from Brunson, but leads to a wide open Malik Beasley. Not a good look by the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson trying to put the move. They're trying to call a double dribble. RJ Barrett finally gets a 3 down, much needed 3, 111 to 128. There's a lot of time left in this game, but how much do the Knicks want it? It don't look like the Knicks really want it to me. It's looking like we're taking some desperation shots at this point. Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to put the move on Mitch. Mitch in the air, no foul call, but Giannis with the easy bucket around Mitchell Robinson, 19-point game. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen, looking for the jumper, shoots it over Brook, and another brick for Jalen Brunson. In a game where we desperately needed Brunson, he had himself a rough shooting night here tonight. 111, 130. Damian Lillard using the screen by Brook Lopez, instead draws a foul on the ground. Beasley is showing us up. Someone needs to lay a hand on him. Oh, not the violence. Not the violence. Beasley dancing. He sure is, man. Lillard with the floater. 132, 111. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen, trying to get a double screen. Jalen Brunson looking like he's still trying to force something up, but his shot has been all but off. All we've had is Julius Randle, who doesn't know he has 3 seconds in the paint. Like, he about to get a 3-second violation. Luckily, he gets the foul called on him. Julius Randle was just sitting in the paint like he wasn't about to get a 3-second violation. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why Mitchell Robinson's in this game right now. I mean, we stood a better chance with Mitchell Robinson down there with Brook Lopez. Foul is called. Yeah, see, Brook Lopez looking for the 3 seconds. I thought the same thing. I mean, I'm glad he didn't call it, but I thought it was definitely going to get a 3-second violation. Either way, Julius Randle to the free throw line after he's fouled, hits the first free throw. Leo, another blowout on national television. It's facts. It's facts. We have not capitalized on national TV at all. That Villanova stuff isn't working. Well, you know. Julius Randle hitting both free throws. CK, it's stat padding time. Let's be honest. I'm going to wait to the 2-minute mark before I officially give up hope. Let me see what the Knicks do until that 2-minute mark before I believe it's completely chalked. Even though right now, look, if Giannis hits that, okay. All right, Giannis with the fadeaway jumper. 134 points. The New York Knicks, I don't know what that pass was. And yeah, the New York Knicks are cooked. Jalen Brunson giving less effort than Malik Beasley for that open shot. New York Knicks in their first chance to be a part of this new NBA in-season tournament, seeming like it's going to be in the books, as the Milwaukee Bucks are easily, after a fadeaway 3 by Damian Lillard, 137-113. This one is not looking. This is rough. This is rough. To be 6-2 off of this is sad. Jalen Brunson finally getting the floater there. 3:25 left in the game. Not much of a game left. 115-137. Damian Lillard being guarded by Josh Hart gets the ball over to Brook, who looks like he wanted to shoot that over Mitch. Mitch's defense a little too aggressive, draws the foul. Brook Lopez might get 2 free throws. Starters are still in. I don't know what Tibbs thinks is going to happen, but Tibbs still has his starters in the game. Team lacks an identity. It's true. It's true. I honestly, I know it's a conversation that's going to need to be had. I don't know what our record is against above 500 team, but it's not good. It's not good. It is not good. That's something that we're probably going to have to look up for post game. Unfortunately, this is going to be another L, and Jalen Brunson trying to fight a little bit there as he finally gets an and one where it's a little too late. The boring Bucks fans are finally starting to exit the stadium, as they have been no help to any of the energy in this game, but the Knicks made it easy for them because the Knicks never were really fighting this game outside of the first half. Once that third quarter began, the Knicks did not come with them. See what happens when the Knicks actually play actual teams. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Empty the bench plus Grimes. Yeah, we see Jericho Sims is checked in. Brunson not even able to hit the and one free throw. Tibbs so upset that he only took up Mitchell Robinson in honor of Jericho Sims. I don't know if he's doing some experimenting here to see how Jericho plays with the lineup as RJ goes to the rim and is shoved away by the defense. He'll be going to the free throw line. Good take from RJ Barrett. But I don't know if Tom Thibodeau, because he didn't bring out anybody else off the bench. It looks like he's trying to get some minutes with some key players for Jericho Sims, I guess. I don't know what he's looking for here. But now what happens now? The Knicks play the Celtics on Friday. Where is that part of the in-season thing too? Like what is that? The runner-up game? Like what is that? Like what is that? RJ Barrett hitting both free throws, our only consistent free throw shooter. Christmas weekend not gonna be fun. Yeah, because we played them 2 times back to back. We play the Bucks back to back that weekend. So yeah, that's why I said this game is more than just the in-season tournament. This is to show that we belong. And in both games we played against them, they've had our number. This one worse than the first time. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It is the consolation game, but it's not in Vegas. Got you. Obi's still in the tourney. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Jacob Toppin is in. We get some Jacob Toppin minutes, who's been having a great run with the Westchester Knicks. I just don't see Jacob getting any real minutes, not with Tibbs. Tibbs is going to keep it to his vets. I don't think he's going to do anything cute like that. But Jacob has looked really good. I don't know if you've actually watched the Westchester Knicks games. He's looked pretty good. No! 5-2. I mean, to be real with you, my streak was only 1 game streak because we lost that game before, remember? Which put me at 4-1. Then we went to 5-1. Now we're about to be 5-2. We see the bench players in. We got Deuce McBride, Jacob Toppin, Ryan Arcidiacono. Who else is that? Oh, we got a Charlie Brown sighting and Jericho Sims. Okay. My boy Daquan getting no love today. Charlie Brown is in, but and then also is Ryan Arcidiacono. Why is Ryan Arcidiacono playing? Got the Nassus looking like a stud. Like, what are we doing, bro? Charlie Brown. That shot looked like how I used to shoot in middle school, man. They shot from over here. 143, 119. This is a season high in points. No other team has scored more points as Obi. Look at, I almost called him Obi. Jacob Toppin with the block shot. Jacob getting it back to Charlie, who turns over the ball. Even the bench Knicks getting outplayed by the bench Bucks. It is just a sad scene for the New York Knicks here today. I couldn't even tell you half of, like, who's number 7? Number 7 looked like Lou Dort. Who was number 7 for the Bucks? I don't know. Campaign getting it over to random buck alert. Cameron Payne with another chuck, and it goes in. Tough night, man. This is just anything, and it's like I what does Tom Thibodeau tell his team after this? That's what I want to know. What is our identity? Defensively, we look stupid tonight. We know we don't have an offensive identity as a team, especially against these higher echelon teams. As Deuce McBride hits a three, someone I would love to be in this rotation, but what do I know? Because we gotta play the Villanova guys. You know what I'm talking about? What shut me up? Oh man. Let this game end. I know with 45 seconds left in the game. After the game, we're going to look over how I did on my picks for underdog tonight, not expecting a good outcome. We're also going to talk about the Knicks a little bit. As Robin Lopez, I thought he was going to hit that ex-Knick Robin Lopez. I thought he was going to hit the dagger against us. Luckily, he misses it. Deuce McBride passing it to Charles Brown, Mr. Charlie Brown. Jericho Sims, bouncy fro versus bouncy fro. I ain't gonna lie. Jericho Sims' fro looks a lot better than Robin's. Robin looked like a mop. My boy Jericho got his thing head and shouldered up. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Milwaukee Bucks will be in Vegas playing against the hot, young, spry Indiana Pacers in the first ever in-season tournament. And our New York Knicks have been eliminated. Big props to the New York Knicks for even getting to the wild card game through point differential and also winning our group. We did win our group. Oh, no, we didn't. The Bucks won our group, but we still got in via point differential, which is a big thing to be proud of for this team. But to also lose by the most points scored in the NBA this season, 146, that's going to take some soul searching for Tom Thibodeau and his New York Knicks. Tough game. You watched another play-by-play with your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV. Yes, I am 6-2 or 5-2, excuse me. I mean, it's still a good record. It's still a good record to be 5-2 on the play-by-play. But to lose the way we lost tonight, it's going to be a lot of stuff for the guys on the post game to cover. A lot of upset fans on the phone calls, indeed. Migraine alert indeed. I appreciate you, BL. We'll be back with another game of the week where I'll call the play-by-play. But let's check how my underdog stats went. I'm not excited. I think I struck out. I think I didn't do well at all tonight. But we're checking out the underdog picks. I picked for Julius Randle to get a double-double tonight. And even though Julius Randle balled out, he did not get that double-double. So that's a 0-1 right there. I did pick Chris Middleton get an over on 13.5, a higher on 13.5. He got 14. Chris Middleton helped me out. I thought we'd see 2 threes from Dante DiVincenzo tonight. I thought this was going to be a game where we would utilize their lack of perimeter defense. He did not. He only hit 1 3, 0-2 or 1-2 on that. And RJ Barrett, I thought he would do the same. RJ Barrett tonight, though he did give me 1 3, it wasn't enough as RJ Barrett went 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. Struck out there. And last but not least, Giannis Antetokounmpo unnecessarily smacked us up as I thought he'd get lower on the 46.5. And he went on for 53 for the PRA. Not a good night for the Knicks. Not a good night for CK2K for the record, as well as for my underdog picks. I hope you guys did a lot better. We didn't even play our game 70 points at half. We did have a 70-point half, but the second quarter, we looked dumb. We didn't look good. I appreciate you, Mambo Arena, for the thumbs up. I appreciate all you guys for rocking with me. Chuck D with the 199. I appreciate you saying came and played the wrong game, baited after halftime. That's a big fact. We just looked rough. Unfortunately, Las Vegas CK will be going to Vegas to watch the Bucks versus the Pacers instead of what could have been the Knicks versus the Pacers. Oh, not happy about it, but it is what it is. Y'all, I appreciate you guys rocking with us, regardless of where you are watching us from across the streamerverse. Thank you, KG. Thank you all in the chat. Christopher Blake, all of my members, all of my mods, all of our donations. Shout out to all the donations. Let's get show some love to the super chats from Randy Hamilton. Chuck D. First of all, I missed Chuck D's first super chat. He said second half is going to be the most second half Knicks watch of the young season. Excellent job, CK2K, as usual. 6-1. Let's get it. I was hoping for it, but appreciate you as always, Chuck, for the super chat. Unfortunately, 5-2 CK is going to have to be the case, but we're still above 500. Don't give up on me yet for these play-by-plays. We still rocking on the records. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for losing me money, CK. Shaking my head. Look, man, you and me both, brother. I'm sorry. Things I was expecting based off of the stats did not go in our favor. Giannis went crazy. We couldn't hit threes. We didn't capitalize on their weak perimeter defense. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the post game here on KnicksFanTV. Yeah, if you guys want to check me out, I'm over on CK2K. I will have my Knicks versus Bucks recap video tomorrow if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, stay tuned for the post game here by CP and the guys here. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next game of the week play by play. My heart. I'll catch you on the next one.